welcome back to Skyrim. Which, I mean, I can't entirely remember what I was doing last time, but I'm sure I'll pick it up. I think, for the most part, I was looking for a new horse. I thought, you know what, follow along with the whole Dark Brotherhood quest, get, like, a bit of the way towards getting the immortal horse. I've had enough murdering people for honestly no good reason. I think I'm fine. I've had my fill. So this time, I'm thinking I just want to actually get stuff sorted, you know? Like, there's not a lot I need to get done in this. For the most part, I am fine. But I want to be able to properly get my equipment. Now, what do I want for my equipment? That's a good question. I'm glad you've asked, because I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to be making equipment. Why not try and make it makeable at my house? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to go heavy armor. I've got a bunch of these heavy dragon bones sitting around. I need to get my smithing leveled up, don't I? I just need to get a bunch of metal, the various types, and smith it, you know? That's all I need to do. Maybe make some nails, build my house a bit. Is generally where that starts. Because if I build my house, I've already got a forge outside. I can make a smelter to do some smithing, presumably an anvil and various other bits too. I should be pretty much fine. All things considered, I should be fine. I hope. Just need to definitely get the hope part in there, because it's not going to be that easy, is it? It's not just going to be, I build my house. It's all going to just work. First thing I want to do, I am able to cook food at my house. So, buy some salt, and, little ghosty. Good to see you. Just tell me, by the way, if the stream starts looking a bit bad. So I turned off the auto bitrate thing, or when the frames are dropped at all. So it might just start looking bad, and I won't be able to do much about that during the stream. If you let me know, that'd be good.
I'll show you to your room.
Yes, I'm going to be building my house. This is much nicer than going around murdering people for, I mean, allegedly contracts. I still don't entirely buy it. I don't know what those people would have done. But yes, I will have a snooze in my bed until a bit after midday. That sounds fine. Because I want to be able to find my way to my house.
Let me know if there's anything else.
I don't entirely trust myself on my horse going through the darkness. Because it's gone bad before, where my horse has just died because I've went over a small rock. Well, I guess a small rock. And I'll tell you, Max, your internet's too bad. Ah. Fair enough then. Fair enough. That's all good. I mean, I appreciate you coming to keep me company anyway, even if you do have bad internet. Like, I don't know how much of a game you'll be able to make out, but trust me, you're not going to be missing a lot. I'm just going to build up my house so that I can start making stuff in there. I've immediately abandoned the horse I was going to take. You've got to love my short-term memory span of, oh yeah, just sleep so my horse can actually travel to my house. No, completely forgot about my horse. And, oh, is that not a blacksmithery? Blacksmithery around the site. It is. Here to talk to your ears or eyes off again. I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm fine with that. I really am happy enough just to have anyone here to talk to, because it gets quite lonely streaming to yourself. It's why I like going by smaller streamers, trying to keep them company and such. Because I know how, like, boring it gets just talking to yourself. Like, I can do it. Don't get me wrong, I can. But it does get a little boring. I can't afford too much of that. Can I just sell him anything? He doesn't really want anything I've got. Okay.
See me at my forge.
Let's go to the general goods. I mean, it does sound a bit sad, but at the end of the day, I'm happy just talking to myself. I'm fine. It's a lot nicer having someone to talk to.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, well met.
Anyway, yes, I have various bits of crap to sell to you, I think. Would you like to buy my Scroll of Harmony? Probably. Yeah, we don't need any of it. That's fine. Increasing my speech as I do it. Would you like to buy... I mean, this is technically clutter. So yeah, you'd be happy to buy this. And that clears you out of all your money. Lovely. Okay, back to blacksmith. We need to buy some more crap. I also need to check. Do you have anything on you, Joromir? Because I feel I always just give you a ton of stuff and never look at it. So right. Make sure this is sorted. It's all fine.
That's what you said.
Talk to yourself anyway when you play games.
You wanted to trade?
Story when you have to use push to talk. Suddenly forget everything you've learned. Yeah, I don't ever use push to talk. I just talk. I just talk. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just going to sell those. Those are my old things. Sell that stuff as well. Okay. And then from me to him, he can have those. He can have all of these iron ingots. Grab quicksilver, a gem, and that.
Right behind you.
But push start for constant static. Ooh. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. I mean, if you do want to get into, like, proper streaming, I think getting a proper mic's definitely something which gives you an edge over everyone else. Just because there's a lot of people out there who just don't have decent mics, or so I've heard anyway, from looking this up. I've not really watched a lot of people, but well, according to online things telling me what I should be thinking, like, there are a lot of people who just have bad mics. I mean, yeah, it's fine enough having no money. I am not saying you need to immediately be getting it. It's just something to keep in the back of your mind. Because, like, the first things I got for, like, streaming is, I believe, the webcam. I spent a lot of time not getting a better mic. And, honestly, I should have. I should have just got a better mic. I needed to buy stuff from him too. It wasn't just selling him stuff. I'm wanting to do crafting. Malachite, I believe, is for orcish weaponry. Let me buy 4, because I'm mildly broke.
Good steel's worth every something.
Yeah, like, something I didn't think would make much of a difference is this mic arm I've got. Before, if I push my mic further away, it's basically speaking like this. It was fine. It definitely sounds a lot better up close. Like, from a few little tests I've done with it.
A lot of hunters come here to buy light armor.
Like, there's a lot of little things you need to be considering with getting stuff properly set up. It is nice to be able to, like, have it all set up, but there's always going to be things you could do better, so I wouldn't worry too much. As long as you're an entertaining enough person, you're all fine. And that's not me accusing you of not being entertaining. I think you're perfectly good. I do. I think one thing which I really struggle to pick up anyway is just narrating what you're doing, what you're thinking. I can tell you more pirate facts. I don't have many, I told you about all of them, honestly. Like, I don't know a lot about pirates. Let me think. I believe one of the more, like, interesting pirates is there was a female pirate who was a captain of, like, a whole, I want to say gang of pirates. That doesn't sound quite right, does it? But there's this entertaining that way occasionally. Funny. I mean, it's up to you. If people are there and they're enjoying it, who cares if you think you're entertaining? As long as you're having fun. Yeah, that's definitely not the path, is it? Where the hell am I going? I didn't want to go up here. Head out to the north. Yeah, they had... I don't know if fleet's correct either. That makes it sound better. I'm gonna say like a pirate warlord type person. There's this woman in charge of a bunch of other pirate ships, basically. I believe this was in just prominently a lot of seas around Asia. I don't know entirely where, but yeah, there's this pirate woman, don't know her name, I don't know enough about it to tell you. But yeah, she basically, the murder pirates, we're not crews, come on. We're better than that. But yeah, she was very prominent. And basically, what ended up happening is, like, various rulers or whatever of Asia decide a band of pirates. That doesn't sound big enough, though, to me. That doesn't sound big enough. Ah, well. Yeah. But basically, government was like, okay, we're fed up with you. What will it take for you to stop? And they ended up just giving her, like, an entire, like, palace kind of place. Just to have her stop being a pirate. Which I think is really interesting. Because at that point, all
What can I do
her...
for you?
I mean... crimes, I guess you'd put it? All of the various things. They just, like, said, yeah, okay, you're getting a pardon for it. And here's a palace. Just to say thanks for stopping.
You forget.
Like,
I've been on thousands of adventures.
It's
before.
really quite nice.
This is nothing.
That you can
I've
make a
defeated
living
the
out of
most
being a pirate,
celebrated warriors
apparently.
in all of Skyrim. Bested Daedric princes
Yeah,
against
that's
seemingly
really interesting, that.
insurmountable odds.
Like, there's a lot of pirates
Even
in
my mother
history
worries about my safety
who
more.
likely you won't
Although
ever hear about.
she does manage
Because it's the
to pester me
pirates who
in
are
other ways.
successful.
She keeps sending me letters via
Like, they
courier.
don't want to
about
glorify
my
it, so it's
love
probably
life.
not been noted down
She
in the
doesn't
books,
realize
you know?
we heroes are
Like,
married
you'll
to
hear about
adventure.
all these
Am I
pirates
right?
who are real villains, but finally, like,
Really?
we won.
I don't think
You know?
so.
Commit crimes
I've
with
played
you.
out the
I mean,
scenario in my head,
yeah.
and
Depends what
going
crimes it
back
is,
through
though, 'cause I
time
mean, I don't have much of a
always
budget.
makes you half a hero.
Like, if you want to commit arson, I mean, I can bring, like, a pack of matches. I don't think that's going to help. Share a palace 50-50. Okay, I'm going to say, I get the bottom floor, you get the top floor of the palace. Yeah? That sound fair? You're just not allowed to ever leave. You're just stuck up there. I mean, I don't know, like, entirely. I think the difference between pirate and ninja. Only one of those don't want to be known. I mean, yeah, weirdly enough.
Right behind you.
Okay, I need to take stuff off him.
We heading out?
I'm not being sexist. It's just we're splitting it in half. I don't know how you split it in half. Like a right hand side and a left hand side? That just sounds weird. Yeah, samurai as well. Very much glorified through the tales, I believe. It's not something
Take
that
whatever
was
you need.
actually all that nice of a job. A lot of them were very underhanded. There was not really a code of honor or whatever that kind of gets put into all this anime and whatever. Because at the end of the day, they need to kill people. They need to make themselves look good. Sekur, come on. She's in her bedroom. Like, of course there's just a bed in the kitchen. They've not left, you know? In the kitchen. Ooh. I mean, surely you're not that bad at cooking. Cooking's not too hard. I mean, even I can do it for the most part. You know? Anyway, what was I needing? I was needing goat horns and glass. And likely a bit of iron. There we go.
Your wish is my command.
Your wish is my command. Thank you.
I have killed a dragon or
I
two in my
need
day.
iron
The
fittings,
secret is to
locks,
stay in
hinges,
one
and
of their
nails.
blind
I
spots,
forgot to buy the
right
stuff for
around the
locks,
neck.
didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to buy corundum. Is it? I can't remember. Yeah, no, okay, we need to go back to the shops. Get some corundum. Or whatever the hell it's called, it's fine. We'll be back. I've got a horse. I don't need to run on foot. Why am I doing this? Cooking skills are limited to sandwiches. I mean, to be fair, like, there's a difference between, like, just a bad sandwich, like, a a regular sandwich, a good sandwich, and then an amazing sandwich. There are differences. Like, you can get artisanal sandwiches. So, I mean, at least you got something you can work on then. I mean, I could comment on how, like, my brother managed to somehow burn baked beans back in high school. I don't know how you manage to burn baked beans. It seems pretty difficult. You just keep stirring it, you know? Make sure it's not on too high of a heat. But yeah, no, he managed. I don't know how. You make above average sandwiches. I mean, that's pretty good then, yeah. It's like an average sandwich. That's what I'll probably just make myself. Like, it's fine. It's not great. It's just like some cheese on bread with butter and a bit of tomato chutney. It's good. It's just a nice, simple sandwich. I'm happy with it. Your sister set fire to spaghetti? What on earth? How do you set fire to spaghetti? You use water. Like, you boil water, put the spaghetti in. How do you set fire to that? That's impressive. Like, I know it's probably not supposed to happen. That's impressive that that managed to happen. How the hell do you set fire to spaghetti? That doesn't sound like something you should be able to do. That's what set fire to roast chicken. Okay, no, that's fair enough, because you put that in the oven. Like, that's a lot of dry heat.
Feels good, but looking to protect yourself?
Like,
or deal some damage?
spaghetti, bro? Did she just forget to add water? Please tell me. No. You don't have what I need. Okay, we're making a trip to somewhere else. Unless dwarven metal counts as something I can use. God damn it, why can't locks just be made out of iron? I knew I was missing something. God damn it. Okay, we need to go all the way up to Whiterun. So how do I set a marker for Whiterun? I don't know if it's really all that possible. Alright, we'll just take my usual route. That's fine. You don't know. That's fair enough, Seeker. I genuinely can't think of how it would happen. Like, I'd imagine if it's dry enough, yeah, it's probably quite flammable. But I can't think how you'd set fire to spaghetti if there was any water in it at all. Like, that would need to be at the start. Like, maybe you're trying to heat up the spaghetti before adding water because I don't know why. But maybe that's the only thing I can think of. That just seems like a bad idea. Like, that's not something you do within reason, is it? Like, that's not just me thinking that's a bit peculiar. Right? Also, I'm just going shopping in Skyrim. I mean, you say that jokingly. I do quite like cooking. Like, I wouldn't say I'm, like, good at it by, like, all that large amount. But I've got a few dishes I can make. Like, I can make really nice fajita. Like, chicken fajitas. Like, you know you get these kits with, like, spices and stuff. Just pre-mixed and everything. Surprisingly easy to actually mix it yourself. And once you figure out how you like your spices with it, you can make it however spicy you want. You can make it more herby. Like, that's really nice. I mean, spaghetti bolognese, that's surprisingly simple. I can make that. Like, burgers. Again, burgers. Surprisingly simple to make. Just mince and eggs and then add in your spices. If you Google spaghetti and fire, surprising amount of pictures. I mean, honestly, if you've set your spaghetti on fire accidentally, and you're taking a picture of it as a priority, I'm not wanting to believe that was an accident. Also, where the hell am I actually trying to go? I want to go in that direction. Does this path lead down? I don't know. Spaghetti bolognese is overrated. I mean, yeah. But it's also a nice, simple, fairly cheap meal. Like, it's definitely not the cheapest of meals. Like, anything involving meat generally isn't. But I mean, as far as, like, meals go, it's pretty decent. You just chuck in a bunch of, like, peppers, a bit of onion, some carrot, and just, like, slowly cook it. That's quite nice. It is. I mean, you have a fair point, Seko. You have a fair point. Do you think you'd be that person to take a picture of your friend's spaghetti burning? I probably wouldn't. I'd more so try and put it out, but... I mean, would you? 'Cause I could definitely see people doing that. I get it. He makes 2-minute noodles. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually like noodles that much. Like, they're good in a stir fry. I don't like instant noodles. I'm not keen on the ramen either. To be fair though, not very good at making ramen. I've used a very simple and cheap recipe for it before. It's fine. It's not something I would immediately be thinking, delicious, gonna definitely be getting that. I'm just not keen on it.
Whatever you need, take a
It's
look.
just, like, these instant noodle things taste too artificial to me. That easily could just be me thinking that, but... yeah. Also, I want to sell you these, because I don't have any use for them. Use discomfort streamer. This one's broken. Look, I never claimed to not be. Alright? You can't just pin this on me. When you came along, just assuming I wouldn't be. You know?
Good day.
Anyway, I think it's going to be quicker. Is it quicker to go to Whiterun or is it quicker to go back to Falkreath? I'm thinking go back to Falkreath. Nah, it's nice to know you're kidding. Because, I mean, we all know you can't leave. Like, you are contractually obligated, I believe is the term, to stay. Like, after pressing that follow button, like, there is, like, small disclaimer text in the about section. I like to highlight it to see it, but it's there. And, I mean, yeah. The horse doesn't have a name. The last one, Tesco Lasagna, died, sadly. But I'm thinking this one, it's going to be a good horse. I'm thinking, nice, classic horse name. I'm going to go for, like, maybe a chestnut or something. But that's a nice name, you know? I could see that being a good one. I'm open to other name suggestions, though. I'm just thinking, it's nice, shaded brown, chestnut kind of arches. It's also got a bit of white to it. I quite like that. I might actually stick with that. A part of my cult for months then, or however long you followed me for. I mean... yeah? I mean, I can check for you to see how long you've been following if you want. I mean, to have a quick check. And let you know. Because if you are curious, I can get you the... what? Ghosty. You want me to be riding Ghosty around. That's just gonna go badly. Like, as much as I appreciate you wanting to have something named after me. Or after you, sorry. Pick something that's not a horse. Because I'm not riding a miner around Skyrim. I don't think that's quite allowed. I don't think that's really accepted, to be honest. Look, I've got to point out the possible euphemisms and all that, you know? I can't be letting the chat make dirty remarks. I need to be the one able to do it, because then I can seem like the funny one, you know? It's just how it is, you know? Yeah, do you want me to actually check how long you've been following for? Because it's quite simple, I can easily get you. You're leaving my cult. Yeah, can't blame you. Don't even have health insurance or anything. So it's not really much in the way of benefits. Like, honestly, there's more detriments to this cult than anything. It's surprising we've got so many people in it. I do think it's largely due to Ludwig coming by for the charity stream once. With self-assurance and make weird jokes. I mean, yeah. I won't deny it. If I denied it, that would imply that I thought there was a problem of some kind that needed to be denied. Anyway, make a few locks. There we go. And iron fittings? Jokes are funny, just not that one. Fair. Fair enough. 3 iron fittings, 6 hinges, and 6 nails. Okay.
Stendar's
That's
mirth.
fine. Let me just...
We heading out?
Although, I want
I've got
all of
all
your
equipment.
iron
Of course.
you've got on you.
Just throw everything in the sack. And if you see my
I love
shoe
you,
brush
Connor,
somewhere
yeah.
in there,
Just
let me know.
stroke your face with mouse cursor. Okay, we want... Honestly, just all the iron ingots. Do we care for anything else he's got on him? Not yet. Not yet.
Right behind you.
Also, yeah, I'll check. Just a moment. You have been following since, apparently, April of this year. The end of April. Like 5 days after you created your Twitch account, apparently. So it's like one of your first people you followed. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, 30th of April. You've been following since. Anyway, we needed 3 iron fittings. We needed 6 hinges, I believe. I needed a good few nails. Just make a lot of nails. We will need them. I feel special. I always feel special. Not always for a good reason. Like, I don't feel dishonor is quite what I'd go for, but sure. Sure. We need quarried stone. I have any left over? I have exactly 1 too few, and I also had them already. Ah, okay, so I didn't have to go out to buy more. I could have just made the locks. Oh well, that's fine. Quarried stone. Do I have my pickaxe on me? No. Give my
Yes.
pickaxe to you.
Sure thing.
Hello here
Take
and
whatever
here.
you need.
Do you have a pickaxe? I hope you do, because if you don't, I don't know where it's gone. Is it maybe in that
Right
chest? I want the chest. Okay. I mean, yeah, I can make all the locks I want. The thing is, I don't want very many locks. I'd be lying if I said that is like the main thing I was after in this game. That's the second main thing. Yeah. Should be enough for now. I only need a tiniest amount. And then we can start making a whole ass tower foundation. Bam. Build some supports. Bam. Build some second floor supports before we've actually built a floor. Okay. How is this looking currently? Like, do we see this while it's being made? Oh, you do. Okay. I'd say this is about done, honestly. Yeah? Have we got a little plant poking through the floor? I've not done the best jobs of this. Why did I put it in broken? Silly Hod. Hod Towered here clearly is not a carpenter. I mean, he's a game designer. Okay. Anyway, am I needing quarried stone is my guess. Quarried stone and clay. Damn, I knew clay would be something I needed more of. Okay, we need to figure out how we get clay. Now, logically, clay comes from various bits of sediment near water. Go down to the lake by my house. They would have put it down there, right? Like, we wouldn't have put it too far away. That's my line of thinking. I feel a pretty reasonable line of thinking as far as I go anyway. So let me just dump a bunch of crap in this chest. For example, them. I don't remember having that, but I'll keep it. Dump those. Dump off glass, goat horns, iron ingots, quarried stone, and the nails. Perfect. Okay. Time to go for a swim. Hjoromir, where was the lake? It was immediately down below us. Got it. Thank you, Hjoromir. You've got a beehive. I keep forgetting I have an apiary. It is an apiary, isn't it? Not an aviary. An aviary is for birds, isn't it? Apiary is bees and other insects. I think, anyway. Not entirely certain. I think. Now, I have made the slight mistake of coming here at night. Because I don't know what clay looks like, but looking for it at night's probably not the best option, is it? This is extra, like, applicable to me, because I mean, not really famously, I have bad perception. Not famously bad perception. I'm not famous enough for it to be famously bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna spot anything in a night. I wonder, can you just buy it from the shop? You could maybe buy it from the shop. I'm gonna have to make another trip out to the shops. I don't know. But look at that. It's a lovely house. I wonder whose house that is. It's clearly very well made. Oh wait, that's my house. You can tell because it's got a half-built tower next to it. Oh, lovely. Also, one thing I will say. Got an animal pen. I don't know when you get animals, or if you get animals. But presumably you can. Right? Like, for there to be the option for an animal pen, I can, like, buy some chickens or something, right? And I'm going on Facebook, finish this game without knowing where it's I mean, to be fair, in the opening tutorial, you aren't allowed to sprint. So, I can see getting confused. Like that. That's reasonable enough. Well, I've got a lot of salt, by the way. I've got tons. Let's make some nice hot potato soup. Delicious. The tastiest of soups. And then you got cabbage. I have a lot of food, actually. You know, I think I've maybe sorted out my food. Also, I do like how salmon meat is different to salmon. That's weird. I guess one of them uses a whole salmon. It's the same button in every game, yes. But at the very start of the game, during the prologue, it's Helgen, isn't it? You can't actually sprint. Trying to sprint will instead cause you to walk like this. Which is not what you want when you're trying to run for your life from a scary dragon guy's attack. To be fair, the same scary dragon guy does end up being the one who saves you, but shush, we don't need to know that. Still big scary dragon. Okay, what do we want to eat for our in-game breakfast? I'm gonna say a whole bit of beef. But no, we're gonna treat ourselves. Whole piece of venison. Delicious. Let's go try and find clay. Unless, I wonder. If I read the thing out here, I wonder if that book tells me where to get clay. And, ooh, it's misty. Well, that's ominous. I just wanted to go out and read a book quick. Yeah, turn pages, getting started, vital pieces, no, don't need any of that. Something about being a space for your family. I don't have a spouse or children, so that's fine. Building materials, and a lot of supplies, necessary to gather everything ahead of time unless you're in a hurry. Building stages as materials when available. Sculling materials, cut stone and clay. Okay, apparently all of those are plentiful. Quarried stone, yeah, I've literally got it from next to my house. Sawn logs, yeah, you can just buy them. Nice and simple. One of the more easily accessible sources of clay and stone. Where is the clay? And why do I get the feeling it's a lot simpler to find than I was thinking?
You know,
Like
I could've
quarried
sworn
stone,
He told me to hold on to
yeah.
some more and metal
Smelter.
he picked up on the road, but my sack is empty.
And oh, that garden actually works. Oh, and that keeps growing. Okay. I mean, I keep accidentally not picking the cabbage. Kind of hard to harvest, but oh, these just keep growing infinitely. I mean, I know it's probably not meant to, like, be a vegetable garden. It's probably meant to be for alchemy, but I like the idea of having an alchemy garden. Screw what the game's probably intending me to do. And get, like, some nice carrots. It's lovely. I'm really gonna struggle to pick up these cabbages. I can see it flickering. There it is. Get the little option appears some of the time. It's not the easiest to grab. Come on. I want one more cabbage, please. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, somewhere around here, after I've been distracted and done that, there is clay. Clay should be easily accessible from the building site. If I was clay, what would I look like and where would I be? It's not going to be too far around, is it? Unless there is the small pond in front of the house. There is a small pond in front of the house. Clay, yeah, usually comes from, like, watery areas. Clay? You in here? Got nern roots. Not seeing the clay. What does clay even look like? Is it just like kind of grey soil, I think? I don't know. I don't know. Where the hell is the clay? The book said it should be easily accessible from all building sites. I'm trying to find clay so I can build walls on the enchanting tower that I'm trying to make. It shouldn't be this difficult, I don't think. But I'm really quite struggling. Where the hell would the clay be? God damn it, game. You're just teasing me now. The book said it should be easily accessible. But I can't access it. Where is it? Do I need to Google this? I might need to Google it. And I'm going to be disappointed by finding out just how simple it actually turns out to be to get clay. Because that's a stone. Right there. That's really, really simple to find. Like, stone, very, very easy. Where the hell is the clay? Like, I'm not just blind, am I? Oh, even got a sacrificial altar behind my house. It's nice. Cool. Should I investigate this? It's not what I was looking for, but Joromir really looks interested in running down that way. Oh. I recognise this place. This is where there's a, like, creative arts necromancer, isn't it? Ah, Beagle. Hello. And it is good to know I don't have to go far. I feel like these are stealing, but I'm allowed to take literally anything else. Cool. You wouldn't happen to know where the clay is, would you, Beagle? Because I haven't the faintest idea. Like, do I have to just Google it? Like, my immediate guess is, oh yeah, it's in the water, it's clay. What does clay even look like? book says it should be easily accessible. I just want to build some damned walls. I'm thinking Googling it's going to definitely work out quicker, isn't it? Anything? And oh, you're telling me to do a sip. Will do. There you go, Ghosty. Where is it? I think Clay's probably in the hillside, usually in front of the crafting thing. Okay, so I am just blind, because I know of quarried stones up there. I know that's where it is. I'd assumed it would be up here somewhere, but I hadn't found it. And, I mean, I don't really know if you fancy your chances were. So would you not want to just run away? No? Alright. I'm sorry, dogs. I don't want to do it, even if it does get me a cool animation. You've got more meetings, do you, Seeker? Oh god. Who are you? Meetings are never a fun time. They never are. Okay. Clay. Should be somewhere around here, right? Is that clay? No, that's a smelter. That's a garden. That's quarried stone. Within line of sight from here. Clay's not going to be up there. No, that's not going to be the case. Clay? That's iron ore. It's a lot of iron ore. It's not clay. But that does let you get all the iron you need for nails. So that's 2 of the resources now accounted for. I kinda wish I'd seen that sooner. But it's fine.
My mother's a sweet one.
Yes, your mother is a sweet woman. I mean, we got this. It's like one of the local natural wonders, you know? A tree you can see under. Where the hell is the clay? Like iron ore, stone. Like, logically, I'd like the clay to just be a pile on the ground I can interact with. Like, I'm not just going mad. Like, the game's crashed, but I think that might be the clay in front of me. Like, you see that little bit by the tree? There's a little bit of ground sticking up. It might be around there, if I had to guess. Is that where it's going to be? I don't know. The game has crashed, so let me just quickly refresh it and everything. It just works. It just works. I don't even know what caused it to crash. Like, it's just me looking for clay. I'm not doing anything intensive, I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, I believe Beagle, you were, I think, my very first, like, Twitch viewer who wasn't a friend of mine. Like, you're one of the main reasons I got into streaming, so I will say thank you for that, because I haven't seen you in ages. I do hope you've been doing well. Yeah, you're pretty much the person who got me into streaming. If you're hanging around still. So thank you for that, because I am really enjoying streaming. Oh, look at that statue. Isn't he lovely? That is the ideal man. Able to do interpretive dances of a sword. Isn't that lovely? It's a nice statue though. Like, I'd imagine that would have taken quite a lot of effort to craft. And you're glad I kept going. That's good to hear. Good to hear you're not sad that I did. And yeah, that is clay. Okay, so I was correct. Use a pickaxe to get clay? Wait. That seems weird to me. Is that just me? That seems weird to...
My mother's a sweet one.
I don't know, but
She passes on my
that
tales
doesn't
to
seem
the townsfolk
correct
as
to
if
me.
they were true. I don't
Alright, I found
Being
the
as
clay.
they someday will be.
I found the clay, thank God. Okay, build these. We get some lovely walls. Next, build a roof. We need quarried stone. That's perfectly doable. Just take it all. I'm sure I'll need some for the roof anyway. Unless, no, that is just the roof. No, this canopy goes above that. I was glad it's... Like, it's weird having a hard sound mining the clay. Because that's a soft brick of clay, that, isn't it? It shouldn't sound like that. I really don't think it should. It does... It's kind of upset me that it doesn't sound different. Not to any large degree. It does kind of upset me a little. So anyway, Enchanter's Tower. That's Joromir. Not the Enchanter's Tower, but Enchanter's Tower. Bam. Look at that. We built 2 floors. Apparently that's not a 3rd floor. It goes straight up to the roof. It really looks like there's a 3rd floor. I'm now a bit confused. I kind of feel I've been lied to. Yeah, nothing else to be added. So now to add on to the back of the house. What do we want in the back? We've got a trophy room, storage room, or an alchemy laboratory. Now, alchemy, well, it sounds nice. I'm not gonna get most use out of. And also it would mean I have 2 towers, which would just look a bit weird. Storage room. I mean, any chest can hold... I'm not sure if it's an infinite amount, but a lot of stuff. I have a lot of containers already. I don't think I need storage. I'm going to say trophy room. Also, that comes with a nice little bit of slanted roof. Let's see how I build this. And then, once that's done, that'll be all the externals for my house completed. Doors. Okay. 2 locks, 4 hinges, 2 iron fittings. Nice and doable. We need 2 of these for locks. Just take all the iron. There we go. Storage room is probably more useful. When you have improved inventory mods. Okay, let me just quickly go in. I want to show you how many different things I've got for storage so far. Like currently, chest immediately. Next, you've got barrel. Barrel, I don't know what I'd store, but I've got a barrel. Another barrel. Nothing in here yet, but this is probably going to get stuff to store in. This is apparently kitchen. You can build more barrels. Like, I'm just going to have barrels full of all my food. Apart from that, everything's largely just getting sold. Just to pay for living expenses. Like, I've got end table, sack, barrel. I think I did get books, didn't I? I picked up books just to put in. Put in that. Put in the consider adoption letter. Do we have any other books? Oh, we have a Dream Strike. That's a fancy looking one. Great War, fancy looking as well. I should probably read this one. That's probably worth a read. But look, we've got books, and I'll consider adoption thing there. Which really doesn't fit in, so I'm gonna leave that. Oh god, Dream Stride's a chunky book. Look at that. I now look like a literate man. This is perfect. Oh god, there's so much space for books. But yeah, we've also got this room, which I think we can add a chest into at some point. Not sure if I will. I quite like it being quite empty. I might add something though. Yeah, we've also got wardrobe. We have satchel there. We've got book, which I swear we've got like 3 copies of. We've got strongbox, got another wardrobe. Like, there's a lot. My mod's fixed the UI, so I have to scroll through endlessly. Yeah. Like, I saw that as an option for the mods. Like, was it the Sky UI, I think it was? Definitely worth having. Definitely worth having. Anyway, what was I doing? I was making, like, locks and iron fittings and stuff. How much did I need? 2 locks, 4 hinges, 2 iron fittings. Okay. 2 locks. 4 hinges. I need more iron. Well, isn't that handy that I just a moment ago found out there is iron right here. Bam. Couldn't I abuse this to improve my smithing? Well, I just found the flawless garnet. What are the chances of that? My first time ever mining. Like, properly. I got a ruby. I'll be honest. Like, hooray for gemstones, but I kind of wanted iron. Ah well. I guess there's just lots of gems in these here hills. You know? Is that just 2 iron ore? Perfect. Okay. I'd imagine these will replenish at some point. Not infinite. Yeah, I do get the iron as well. Thankfully. And, oh, it's 1 ingot per iron ore. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that is quite nice. God, I love the amount of recipes you got here. I'll need to smelt down my Dwemer stuff in a bit. Yeah, we also needed, was it 2 iron fittings? I think that's what I needed. Yeah, carpentry workbench. And yeah, I got that perfectly correct. Next, quarried stone. We will need more nails in a minute. So I'm gonna ahead of time. Just build a few nails. Get my smithing up because, I mean, I do need to get more smithing. I do need to. You know? Like, I want to improve my gear. That is my main goal this stream. My gear is nice.
Yeah.
It could be
Because
better.
real men spend their lives
I want to
tilling
get
fields
smithing
and
up so
working
I
those
can
fields.
refine it so it does better damage. I want to be able to just have the most damage I can reasonably have right now without enchantments. Because while I want to do enchanting, I want to be saving my good stuff for later. That should probably be enough for now, right? There we go. Because yeah, enchanting, really nice. That's going to put my armor over the edge to being really quite good. However, I'm not good enough at enchanting. That would give me something I would be able to say with confidence that I want to keep. So let me just belt it. Cool. Because yeah, if I go to my inventory quick. Currently, this mace. The Orcish mace has 18 damage to it. This is 12 higher. If I enchant it, it's not getting unenchanted, and it looks like it might be a unique item. And it can be enchanted, I did check. I want to be able to make it better. However, enchanting it is going to come a lot later. My armor. This is already enchanted. I could quite happily say no to that. That's not going to bother me. But the other bits of armor, they look really nice. I don't know if it's particularly good as far as armor goes, but it's high numbers. I don't want to risk ruining it by enchanting it. Because I've not seen better stuff. Anyway, I'm going to be going inside. Did I take some iron fittings with me? I'm not going to need hinges. I could see myself needing nails. I'll build one more, like, lot of nails. That'll be fine. Then we, I guess, take the glass, the goat horns, not the clay. Was it moonstone or was it quicksilver? It was one of them I needed. But iron ore, we can make even more iron ingots. I should do that now while I remember. Just bam, make a bit more iron. Now we head in. We're going to decorate our home. Because while it's not important, I want to. I'd enjoy having a nice house. So look at this. We got door into here with big old ladder that goes up, as ladders generally do. I'll have a look at the roof in a minute. We've also got this in here. Honestly, a lot smaller of a tower than I would have thought. Yeah, we can make armor mannequins, end tables, shelves, arcane enchanter, and the gold ingot. Grand Soul Gem, I think I might already have one spare. But yeah, we've got the rest of the stuff we need. The refined moonstone, yes. That's all good. Let's display cases. Where goats? I'm not going to mount a goat in the wall. But yeah, iron fittings is what I needed for the wall sconce. I knew I needed it for something. Okay. Let's go quickly make some... Okay, let's go to this door. Let's quickly go make ourselves some nice iron fittings. Get actually some lights up in this house. Because while it's not important, it's important to me. I like the idea of having some lights. So I went and murdered some goats in order to do it. And I'd feel quite bad if I didn't use like their horns in order to make some lights. Because I believe you can make a chandelier thing, can't you? Like if I quickly go to here. Want to main hall, add in the workbenches. Main hall, definitely most important of all the parts of my house. That's where, if I ever have a family, I will be promptly ignoring them while they eat food. You know? We need to make sure we can be in comfort while we ignore our family. You know? Okay, chandelier large. I needed to make one less iron fitting. I would have been able to do that. God damn it. Okay. That's fair, that's kind of on me. And yeah, but alchemy lab. That was what I needed quicksilver for. I knew I needed it for something. That can just, like, go in the main hall, I guess. As for up here, chandelier small. I need more goat horns. I need to go murder more goats. Which I'm gonna feel mildly bad doing. Could also build a nice dresser, I'm gonna say. There we go. Nice dresser. And that's a very long chest. I kinda want to. That's a stupidly long chest. I mean, we've got the dresser. Dresser's really quite nice. It's even got a bit of cheese that comes with it. And, oh, it's a new book. I need to get that long chest, though. That long chest seems like it's going to be a ridiculous length. Okay, so that was 2 hinges and a lock. We can make that. That's doable. Gotta love it though when you make a dresser and the cheese comes with it. I did say cheese, don't worry. It comes with some delicious cheese. You're not hearing things. You're fine. Yeah, lock. We now need to get more iron for hinges. Any chances it's already refreshed? No. Guess it was a bit hopeful. Well, that's that for now. I'm gonna say we start moving all our construction supplies possibly just inside. Like in terms of processed stuff. You zoned out and it's confusing. Yeah, no, we've got plenty to choose. It's a couple of in-game weeks. I mean, I do have a house. I've got plenty of food. But that would only get me the 6 iron.
Done with the place.
I think.
And if by chance you're in the market for a new
So yeah,
house,
maybe
I am
we
always
don't.
available.
Anything else I want to build right now? Make this room a little less barren. Add a tall shelf. And you know what? Iron plaque, or the weapon plaque for like an iron sword or that, could be nice. Where did that shelf go? Do I have a second shelf in here? No. Oh, that gave me a surprise. I did not think it would be there. I did think that was empty. But yeah, that's nice. Cupboards or weapon plaque? I could do both. I think for now, I want to figure out what goes into this room. It's got to be one of those cupboards, right? I'm gonna say this one. And yes, that did give me something. This room is now slightly less empty. Don't need any more shelves. Shelves look a bit daft. There also isn't a way to remove these things once you've made them, is there? So I kind of wish it would let you know where they were going to go. I'm going to make a weapon plaque, however. Weapon plaque. Where does that go? The master bedroom? Goes in the master bedroom. Weapon plaque is activated. I'll place your currently equipped weapon. Oh.
We've stopped. You're
I
not
mean-
going to fire me, are you?
Okay, I don't know if he is using it.
Of course.
But
Just throw
I do
everything in the
know
sack.
Hyormir
And
here.
if you see my shoe
He's got
brush
himself a
somewhere there, let me
lovely,
know.
like, giant hammer. That seems silly to add on. I could have Axe of Whiterun. That was kind of a symbolic thing, you know. So it's also kind of boring. Also, he's wearing this, apparently. He can wear that with his other thing. I might take that and wear it myself then, if that's possible. You know, yeah, I'm gonna stick a giant warhammer up, you know? That's fine. Go to weapons.
Your
Lovely.
wish is my command.
That really does not fit. That's just fallen off the plot. No, that's silly. It's just silly. What else can I put on there? I mean, yeah. I don't need any more quarried stone, I don't think. Can I have your warhammer back? I kind of like just the absurdity of hanging a
I know what
pickaxe
you're
on the
getting
wall.
at.
God damn it.
I hear the.
These
I mean,
these options,
but
they
that's-
never quite select
I
correctly.
figure I can. Do
I wasn't
that
looking
stuff
at
while I
that.
fill my head with greater pursuits.
Yeah, when I like boots, I do
And when you're
better,
done,
sure.
I suppose you move to your lord's bottom then? Hopefully he makes you rinse your mouth first. But I get your meaning. If I pay attention to the details when I'm polishing boots, that means I'll do the same when I'm thwarting bandits. At least, I hope that's what you meant.
Oh, Hyormir. I love you. You do have a bit of a lofty goal, though.
And one not easily achieved, which is why I have to make good use of my time.
I'm kind of getting
Whenever I was
invested in this
tasked with doing
conversation. I didn't even
something
mean
for
to
the
talk to
locals,
him.
I'd let my body do the work
Some of
while
us
my
pa-
mind stayed focused
So
in
when
the
you have
art of
two
battle.
cross weapons, that would make more sense. That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. I was kind of thinking sword across the centerpiece, you know, like kind of along there. But if it's at an angle, that makes sense. That means I might need to take your warhammer back, Hyormir.
Right. Let's trade. That's what you said.
Did I
Right?
give him the
You wanted to trade?
Did I give him it back yet? Or no, I haven't given it back yet. Can I tip a bit of torch on? That sounds like a fire hazard. I kind of like the idea. Okay,
Right.
what do I have that I could do? Could add a staff, or I could add this.
Behind you.
No? Okay, you can't add two big things. In which
Are you heading
case,
out?
do you have a small weapon?
Right. Let's trade.
Let's see.
That's what you said, right?
If you
You
do,
wanted to trade?
we can put two small ones on. I could try adding a bow. 'Cause I don't think Hyormir really uses his bow much. I could try that. You don't need a bow, Hyormir. You're fine.
Right.
Give me a moment. Firstly, it's identical to my current bow, yeah? 17, 11 weight. Slightly less weight. But no,
Behind.
there we go. Mildly clipping into the... yeah, that's fine. Not sent me Discord, yeah, not important. I mean, I'll tab out, read it. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. I won't vent. That's all good. I appreciate you letting me know. Anyway, back to this.
The name's
good night.
Yormir, and I'm just the man for the job.
Yes, have your hammer
Sure
back,
thing.
Mr.
Take
Yormir.
whatever you need.
I don't think he actually uses a hammer though. I don't think so, but you can have it back. I can also no, I'm not gonna give him a pickaxe, that's gonna stay here. That's gonna stay here.
Your wish is my command.
Okay. What else do I want to build? I would like to build stuff, probably in the alchemy tower. But honestly, I think you can build a smelter and like smithing stuff down in the basement, can't you? Or the cellar, sorry, is what the game calls it. It's a bit dark and dingy. What can I build? Table and chairs. Perfect. No. Build an aquarium? Wait, you can build an aquarium. The hell? It's not just gonna be like a pool full of fish, is what I'm thinking. I'm kind of tempted. It seems a bit more stone. Ah, yeah, blacksmith forge. Iron ingot and iron fittings. It's the 2 iron ingots for that. That's fine. Armorer's workbench and stuff. Got some outside, but we can just get some more stuff for that. Yeah, it's because it's without glass. Like it's either using magic to hold the water in, or it's just a pit in the ground. I don't know which. Alright. Alright. I mean, smelter, I don't think we need down here. It's rather expensive, and I've got one outside, and I quite like just having it outside. Build a shrine if we get some more clay. Could build a shrine. I'll build tanning racks and stuff down here. Got various ways to build wall sconces. We will need to do that, because it's quite dark. Weapon plaques, don't really care for. Weapon racks, I don't know what the difference is. We're not going to mount a bunch of stuff up. This is just going to be a bunch of smithing, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, definitely seems like a terrible way to do it. If you're going to build a smelter down here. Like, the rest of it, fine. Like, you're not going to burn down a house too badly by using the blacksmith's forge, because that's just the forge. Like, yeah, still probably not ideal. That's going to probably fill up with carbon monoxide. But that's fine. All carbon monoxide's never hurt anyone, you know? Oh, God. Build that. I would also like to get a small amount of clay and start building a shrine. Look, I got a lovely table and chair. I feel lied to. The picture said table and chairs. But it does come off an apple dumpling, so I can forgive it. I can forgive it. Yeah. I'm going to build that shrine, and then we need to go get a bunch of iron. I'm just going to have to go buy all the blacksmiths and just clear out their stock. And back here, it's an interesting room. Character's gotten a bit hungry. That's fine. That's why the screen flashed red. These mine not far from Whiterun. I believe, if I'm remembering, yeah. There's a few iron ore veins on the way to Whiterun. I'll probably stop by them. Because I know by... Is it the Thieves' Stone? I think it's the Thief Stones. If you go down there... Okay, I need a bunch of clay for a lot of these. If you go by there, you can get all sorts, just iron and fish and largely iron. I think that's probably the best idea. However, if I have stuff to sell, I do have quite a few gems and just general bits of useless tat that I could just find and sell. Like, I've got a chest full of just all sorts of tats. You know? Yeah, no. I'm thinking... We're gonna finish with this clay. Do I have, like, something I can just drop? Drop pickaxe. You know what? Yeah, go over to this chest. We're not going to need the pickaxe anymore, dude. We're fine. Just need to head by. Throw away pickaxe. Where is pickaxe? It weighs 10. We'll need to remember to pick that up later. In fact, I can probably keep it now, because I've stuck away with staff.
You know, I've always
That's fine.
imagined adventuring in my head.
Yeah, I want to make my house look nice, you know? I know that's not really important, but I hope you understand me wanting to make it look nice. Because I think it's important to put the effort in, you know? Anyway, I'm going to make one large and two small, mostly at random for now. I kind of thought we'd be spaced differently. Okay, you know what? Let's just build them all. Let's just build them all. There we go. That's a lot of trophy stands. And... oh. Okay. I mean, I can just put a bunch of goats in here. Not exactly, yeah. Like, what's the point of building a big extravagant house if not for just doing this? I'm really tempted to just fill this with cows and goats. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I'm so tempted to just entirely fill the trophy room with cows and goats. Like, it's not something a sensible person would do, but I mean, at the same time... how many goats and cows do I need? Like, saber cats, snow bears, they all look threatening. Why can't I just have it full of, like, elks and cows? And... just need a single cowhide and straw. Oh, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. For goats, you need the goat horns. That's a bit tougher, but I can definitely do the cows. You know? That's definitely doable. Also, like, we can't get the firewood, annoyingly. But we do have this shield, which I just left there on the ground quite a while back. Can we maybe find somewhere nice for that? Yeah. That back room, I'd be happy once it's fitted out with stuff. Like, do we want much else? Like, display case and shelf. Do we care for that? Like, of course I'm wanting the wall sconces, but we need to murder every goat we come across. Like, I really underestimated how many goat horns we would need. Apart from that, like, a night table I could maybe add in? Just a little table somewhere. Barrels feel like they're going to get in the way. Chest, I can put in a bunch of just loot and stuff, you know? Like, that's fine. I can fit in a few extra things. I don't want it to feel overpopulated. Because I know I could just build everything. Like, it'd take a while, but I could. I don't want to. I like leaving it a little bit more empty. Back here, what do we want to build? Not really feeling many of these. I won't lie to you. I don't think I want many of these. I guess 2 table and chairs? A desk? Maybe a barrel? If it's on your way to the trophy room, why would you want a barrel? I could see there being table and chairs in there. That little area here, that'd be nice. Maybe in that corner as well. Like, that could be good. I don't think I want much else of that. That's just gonna be clutter. Kitchen. What do we need for kitchen? I can immediately build a fireplace and an oven. I'm gonna build an oven. I need to go get more clay. I'm gonna build an oven. I'm gonna build enough. Just a fireplace. And that's gonna look nice. Look at this. Wait. Wait, you can actually do pastries? Wait a minute. We can cook garlic bread. Wait a minute. I think bars fill out rooms because... Yeah, it would be nice if it said where it would be placed, or if it gave you the option to remove stuff. I can make garlic bread is what's important. Like, what? That opens up so many new things I can make. I need to start buying flour and... Oh god, apple pies. For what goes into this... Like, you need to collect chicken's eggs, both red and green apples, butter, sack of flour. It's not worth it. Especially considering without most of that, you can make an apple dumpling. Which restores less health, but makes you better with bows for a while. Oh, I need to start collecting flour. I do. I want to make some pastries. It's survival mode. I can justify cooking, you know? It's not actually going to benefit me, but I can justify it. Then... I mean, it comes with harvestable rabbits. And a not empty sack. Always appreciate having a nice sack. Is that a thing a Will and Tell reference? I can only think it would be. But, I mean, it's the only piece of food that gives you a bonus to damage, right? Like, I'm looking through all of these. Nothing's looking like a percentage-based increase of damage. Is that the only thing that does that? Like, I'll check the other pastries. And also... Wait. Okay, pressing C is an auto-walk button. I was thinking it'd be a toggle crouch. It's not. On your back, Ghosty. Welcome back. Carrying capacity increases by 5. So that's another one. Blocking absorbs 5% more damage. Magic is increased by 4 points for 60 seconds. I am kind of disappointed. I was hoping it'd be a William Tell reference, like Beagle thought. Not disappointed about you. I don't know if it isn't a William Tell reference. I hope it is. That'd be nice if it was. But I am doubtful. I don't think it would go quite that in depth to make a reference. Well, not really in depth, but out of its way to make a reference. And yeah, in here, I mean, build a chair. Using our last nail. As for the rest, I mean, display cases, chest, the... Is it brazier? Or brazier? I don't know how you pronounce it. I know, like, people are going to get confused depending on how I pronounce it. I never know how to pronounce that word. I know it's a word that exists. I know what it means. I could look it up on Google, but I won't. Anyway, chair? Where is the chair? Like, I'm not blind, am I? Like, there is a chair somewhere, right? On the roof? Did they put the chair outside? Oh. I mean, yeah, it is. Well, it's a rather large goblet. Be nicer if it wasn't a misty day. Yeah, I don't think it'd be on the roof either. I'm not gonna lie, when I think of adding a chair in, my immediate thoughts are, oh yeah, put it inside. But no, it's just up on the roof. Okay, we need a lot of iron, we need a bit of clay. We're not gonna build barrels in here. Might build a bench as like a reception area. Bench, we're not gonna put display cases in the reception. We'll add a dresser, a low table, maybe a mounted head. If I get an elk hide and some leather strips, I can get an elk hide. You can add in 2 separate ones. I've got no idea where they'd go. That makes me a bit worried. It's going to be lopsided. Wall sconces, again, with the goat horns. Weapon racks. Okay. Got a few things to add in. I'll add in corner shelves as well, probably. That's fine. Okay, no, there is no roof attached to this part. I think we should be safe. I think we should be safe. But anyway, just dump everything off. Got glass. I swear it was for something. I can't remember what. It'll just be like roof tiles. Or like one of those weird... What are they called? I was gonna say gremlin, gargoyles. Just, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, quarried stone. Don't add that in yet. Add in the soul gem, add in that. I mean, yeah, I would have thought for the aquarium you would use glass. Like, that's weird. It is just going to be a hole in the floor, isn't it? Like, I can make it, not put fish in, and call it a bath. You know, that's doable. Because I don't think any other houses have a bath in this game. Oh, I can be all fancy like. Oh, that's brilliant.
I've killed a dragon or two in my day.
Yes,
The secret is to stay in one of their blind spots, right around the neck.
I don't believe him. I don't think he's killed many dragons. They've only just come back and he's been with me most of the time. But if you say so, Hyoromir, I'm not gonna call you out on your BS too much. Anyway, how much quarried stone is that? That is 35. That is perfectly enough. I think it was 25 I needed. But I don't know how you get to 35. That's a bit weird. Anyway, clay. I didn't need much. I needed a bit. Look at that hunched over, mining that really hard clay, you know? And oh my carry capacity. How much have I got? Slightly over. That's fine. All I need to do is drop this. Perfect. I'm just mining some pottery. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine? How do you even mine pottery? Like, that'd just be shards. You get fragments out. Like, can you process pottery? To make it, like, usable clay again? I don't know. Yeah, aquarium. Bam. We need to see what that is. I'm genuinely quite intrigued now. Also a shrine. I don't care too much about that. Where's the aquarium, though? This looks like it's going to be the proper wine cellar section of the place. This is the shrine. Honestly, a lot larger than I thought it would be. And this is the aquarium? That's the aquarium. No, that's just the shelf. What the hell's the aquarium? Okay, am I just completely blind? What? Picture had a ladder on it. Okay, maybe I'm just blind. Candlelight. Okay. Got the shrine. Yes. We've got a table. With a pot. Not seeing any extra hatches around. What? Second part of construction. Like I need to maybe? Let's check. Where is it? Fish plaques. What? That wasn't there a minute ago. Fishing supplies? A large fish... Wait, that room I added a minute ago. Oh, that is the aquarium. Oh, okay. This whole thing is an aquarium. I was really confused because it had a picture of a ladder, but I'm assuming that's just representing this main room here. that's the aquarium back there. Ooh. So we do actually have a use for this glass. I mean, our choices are glass for an alchemy station or glass for a fancy house for a fish. And I mean, I don't need to tell you which one I'm going for, do I? Because, I mean, you can make a potion at any old major settlement, you know? And then just forget to drink it, because that's what I do. But, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Large fish tanks. Okay. Option 1 or 2, what are we thinking, Beagle? Because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't the faintest idea which one's which, and where it's gonna go. I guess. For left and right. I'd hope so. I'm gonna go with the top one, assuming it's left then. Let's see, where's it gone? It is... Okay, that would be the singular one. And yes, it is on the left-hand side. And oh, that is incredibly annoying. Oh, why would they do this? Oh, that really annoys me. I'm not lying, that really annoys me. Why is it curved? In this, like, rectangular alcove? Oh no. Oh no. It's not even left and right, they're opposite each other. What the hell? What have they done? I don't like this. Why would they do this to me? This is uncalled for. They even accidentally knocked over their basket they gave me. It could have just been flush with the wall, yeah. Like, I understand you need to be able to get into the top to feed your fish. You don't want a fish tank full of dead fish. That's understandable. Oh, for the love of God, basket. Everything's just going wrong with this aquarium. Okay. I just want to put these back in. This is fine. Oh, God, though. You can put 3 fish into a tank. I'd honestly be fine with this if it didn't have that gap. Or if they made it square or rectangular or something. You know? It's just the fact that it's got that part in the back corners, which is completely redundant. That's going to annoy me to no end. I regret building this aquarium now. That's a shame. I liked the idea of having an aquarium where the fish never see the light of day ever again. Because it's in the basement. That kind of seems cruel, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Anything else I can build? I don't think there's anything else I needed to play for. Was there? I'm wanting to check everything. No, I don't think so. Alright, that means all I need is maybe order some more wood and buy or mine a bunch of iron. That's doable. That is 100% doable. Do I have anything else I want to just dump? For now? I mean, honestly, these weigh 1. I might as well keep them with me. I feel those should not weigh 1. Like, how heavy are my gloves? Weight 7. Okay. No, I still feel that I shouldn't weigh 1. I feel that should weigh more. I won't complain. Also, like how... Like, it might be a window there? Like, are they windows? I need to check. Are they windows? I think they are. They go all the way through. That's quite nice. I'd noticed that. Honestly though, this is a lovely house. I love the fact I'm able to just build this. This is great. Just wait until I've properly got the... Okay, I need 1 gold ingot as well for Enchanter. And a Grand Soul Gem. I should actually check, do I have a Grand Soul Gem? Because if I do, 1 gold ingot, bunch of iron, maybe order in some more wood. I'll be fine. We do have a Grand Soldier. Lovely. We've also got greater ones. I think it was Grand that we needed. That's fine. Apart from that, anything from here is important. No. Alright, well, we need to go murder some cows as well. Murder every goat we come across so we can build lighting. And yeah, that about covers it. I'm liking this house. This is going well. I'm enjoying it. I kind of thought there'd be more of a path down here. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not much of a path. There's just a wolf who wants to eat me. It's not the best community. Like, I kind of hoped to have kinder neighbours than a wolf who just attacks my horse. It's alright. That's fine. Let me just travel along here. Sorry, I have to dax. I mean, when you put it like that, yeah. But no, that doesn't sound quite correct to me. But the hardest part is not justifying it morally. It's the whole being bothered to get off of my horse, run after a goat, kill it, and then loot it and get back on my horse. That's a lot of extra steps than just continuing to ride past it. Yeah, every goat we see has to die because we need like 30 different goats for us. There is, I believe. Also, I need to eat in-game. Vegetable soup's too good for me. Eat some beef. That's not a way down. I'm mildly lost in this. But yeah, there is horseback combat. Main problem with that, I don't have first person on a horse. Like, I'll scroll all the way and I can. That's all you get. I can't go first person. I'm not gonna trust myself to whack a goat with a mace from a horse. I'm certainly not trusting myself to shoot a bow and arrow from a horse in the third person. So we're just gonna hope. We're just gonna hope. That's all we can do. Alright. Riverwood. Do I have stuff on me I could sell? I think I kind of deposited everything of value, didn't I? I did. I really shouldn't have. Also, I did completely ignore the fact there's iron deposits back this way by the thief stones, didn't I? I mentioned that earlier. I'm almost certain there is. I'm not like 100% certain. But I'm almost certain. Back this way, we can... The game's crashed. Lovely. I'm pretty sure there was iron back that way. I'm not even doing anything that I could reasonably see it crashing from. Ember shard. I mean, maybe. I don't know how much iron I need though. Like, I reasonably need a lot. Am I thinking like 50 iron in total? Because nails are surprisingly easy. We need iron for barrels, we need iron for iron fittings. I think like 50 should be a decent amount. I could do with 30, but I'd like more. The only thing is, I need money. I kind of spent 1,000 on it. On just like paying off a bounty from killing someone for the like Black Brotherhood, isn't it? So yeah, I need money to buy iron. I mean, I need to buy glass for fish tanks. I am going to finish building the aquarium. I'm going to try and get fish for it. I'm going to still be disappointed about the actual tanks being semicircles rather than just rectangles, which I feel would have made a lot more sense, but I'm not going to question that. But yeah. Do we just like go adventuring now? Have we gotten to the point where I need to build up finances? And also something I do want to do, while I remember. No, that equips separately. So I want to keep that for now. I don't know how Hjoremir had both that and his mask, but that's impressive, Hjoremir. You wear 2 hats. That's quite a skill set. But yeah, I can't think of much I need to do house-wise. Getting an enchanting station and a smithy would be nice. Nova Dragon Priest masks come with hood when you wear them. Yeah. I mean, it said in his inventory, I think he was wearing both. I'll try giving it to him again in a minute. I'll try again in a minute. Because like you say, I'm not convinced I saw correctly. Because I did think it was weird for that would be a thing. Yeah, if I am remembering correctly, it was down here, just against the walls, was it? We had iron? No? Were you just a fisherman? Could have sworn there was iron down. Was I just mistaken? I thought I remembered there being iron. I know there's mines up there. I've got the way marker. I did clear Ember Shard. That must have been where I was thinking of. That must have been it. I'll just go by Ember Shard then. That's fine. You think I walked over it a couple times? Okay, let me go back. I mean, again, like I said earlier, very low perception. Very low. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Well done. Well done for spotting. Oh god. I don't know how I manage. I really don't. Yeah, I will ask, by the way. Like, the stream is looking fine, by the way.
I use stealth,
Right?
Shadow's
Because
phylactery.
it has had problems in the past. I should have hopefully fixed it so it's looking better. But I do hope the stream's actually looking fine. Like, I doubt it's going to look, like, completely flawless. I hope it's not, like, looking too bad with bitrate or, like, looking like the compression's going a bit wacky. Just because I am able to watch the stream at the same time as I'm playing it, so it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, you've had no problems, looks great. Good to hear, good to hear. I should not be on my horse in pitch blackness. Where am I going? Off a cliff almost. Not much of a cliff. But, I mean, it could have been a cliff. Oh dear. Alright. So, down in here, we have tripwire. I mean, I am kind of tempted. But I won't. I'm tempted. Could I get Hjoremir to go over it? I don't know. I'll just leave it be. I'll leave it be. And that's mushrooms. I'm not seeing many ore deposits yet. Which is honestly fair enough. I'm early on in the mines. But reasonably, wouldn't be any ore deposits right at the start. Or wouldn't have dug any deeper, you know? That's just a cave-in, no deposits. Okay. Back out. Down here. Anything? Yes. Yes, we do. We've got iron ore right here. Perfect. I don't know if that little rock to the right of my character is part of this vein. I'd imagine it is. Yeah, it was. Okay. So seeing that little rock there, thinking maybe it was a different vein just clipping through the ground. Nah, that wasn't. Which is a bit of a shame. Kind of expected, but a bit of a shame. This place has been cleared out before. There shouldn't be anyone here, so I'm safe to just go mining. That's lovely. Look at this. Just mining in my weird little horn helmet. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. How much iron ore do I have? 9. 9? It's a solid amount. Anything I would want out of all of this? Apparently didn't loot this before. I'll take a scroll. They always sell for a lot. Orcish longsword. Nah, I'll pass. If it's something that looked fancier, then maybe. I do need stuff to decorate my house. We'll take some tomatoes. Well, I'll take like one more tomato. Looking for flour. Do think I actually need more cabbages as well. Did need some green apples. Red apples I think are more common. Spider eggs aren't used in cooking, so we don't need them. I'm not taking every book, by the way. I'm taking ones with nice spines to them, or nice covers. Is where I've decided to draw the line for myself. Because if I pick up every single book, that's just going to become a bit of a mess. But some of them do have nice spines to them. They're not all the same. Like, some are flat colours. Maybe don't bother with them. Some of them genuinely, like, have quite detailed spines. Like, it's not massively detailed things, but... For example, this one here. Light armor forging. It's fine. A little boring looking. But... yeah, cover, not exciting. I do that, so we get a better look at the spine. It's a fairly bland spine. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I do. Like, yeah, definitely there's an argument to be made for take every book, be picky later. But no, I'm just going to be picky now. I'm sure, given some time, I'll manage. And apparently you can do fishing here, which is nice to know. I should have kept my fishing rod on me instead of pawning it off for a little bit of change. That's fine though. I'll get another fishing rod later, I would imagine. There's really not any more ore. Like, that's been like 3? 4 ore veins? Is that it? Surely there's more. We've got lots of sacks. Ooh, salt. I really don't need more salt, but it's plenty for cooking. Okay. Red apples as well. I can now do baking if I get some... I was literally about to say it. Some flour. Take a few potatoes. My guy's going to be like the Skyrim Gordon Ramsay, you know? I'm half tempted just to make a, like, enchanted fork or something, you know? Just to murder people. I could do the Fortify Restoration loop to just do a slight glitch. Like, I know a few of the glitches and exploits and stuff. I'm not going to use them. But I know of them while not knowing much of Skyrim. Ooh, we've got so much stuff for cooking, it's brilliant. That's what helmet's for. Protection against having a rat, of course. I mean, let me put away my weapon quick. Yeah, but that seems like a pretty skin-tight helmet. You're not gonna have a rat in there. I'm honestly surprised you can have a person in there. It doesn't look very breathable. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. It would be a skeever, wouldn't it? By how this game does rats. Like, assumedly, you do get smaller rats as well, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense to only have sea beavers. Because cats exist. Wait, do cats exist? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen a cat. You've got dogs. I mean, you got Khajiit. Does that count? I don't think it does. I think that's me being mildly racist towards Khajiit. It's fine, we're a fantasy race. No one cares. Yeah, I don't think you actually have cats in this game. So, seeing as it's a lot of farming communities, for them to have no rats does imply, like, yeah, there's going to be an absence of cats if there's no, like, small, normal-sized rats. It's interesting. Look at me thinking of socioeconomic. That's probably not socioeconomic, that's not a word. The social implications of the lack of small rats, how that translates into there not being many cats. That's a weird thing for me to just bring in. Yeah, just the ecology and economics of it all. Like, trust me to get onto that, but it does kind of make sense that, like, domesticated cats aren't a thing. Because, I mean, you get saber cats. I don't know why cats became smaller. Like, presumably there was a reason for it, right? Or is it a different kind of evolutionary line to, like, your saber-toothed tigers and whatnot from, like, prehistoric times? That's a cliff. I almost jumped off of there. Thank you, horse, for not dying. It's a little interesting, that. It's not very interesting, but I do like thinking about this stuff. It's like how when I was playing the... oh, what was it? Dragon's Dogma. I noticed that there wasn't a moon at night. And yeah, that would make sense for why it was so dark. Then someone came by and told me that, yeah, that's actually like a lore thing. There is no moon visible at night. Because, like, something happened to the moon, or it was supposed to be a DLC that was cut from the game. And god damn it, I've crashed again. It's really not enjoying me being on a horse, is it? Like, I thought Chestnut was a nice horse. But nah, it's not the most fond of him. Don't know if it's a him or her. I'm just gonna say them. Like, I don't care about the written lore a lot in games, but I do like environmental storytelling. Like, that's something I really do quite enjoy in games. I don't know if, like, that's something relatable for a lot of people, but I feel it's a lot nicer having, like, lore and story that you can find out in the world by just observing things rather than being explicitly told. Like, I understand, like, having straight up, like, books and stuff makes sense in an in-universe kind of way. That's fine, but I'm not going to go reading every single book in the game. Like, it's not worth it, in my mind. Like, I'll learn stuff through NPCs, I'll learn stuff through what I find out in the world. It's nice having stuff like that. It is. I'd be kind of lying if I said I didn't enjoy that. And it's not as if I, like, hunt down all these sorts of things either. I enjoy thinking about it. Because I do a game... I mean, I want to say game design course. It's more game programming course at university. So I do enjoy thinking about this kind of stuff. Because I like to think in games, things are there for a reason. If it's not there for a reason, it's not required to be there at all. The reason doesn't have to be anything big. But, like, let's say you had a character who Like, they're not a human, they're just going to be running around as some kind of wooden mannequin toy. There you go. It's the wooden mannequin running around. I mean, not got fingers. Maybe there'd be something about them needing to not be able to pick stuff up with fingers, because, yeah, it's not a thing they can do. Maybe as they walk around, it's just little clacky wooden sounds of, like, their bits, like, hitting together, stuff like that. There's just lots of little things you can do for just, like, making people feel not necessarily more immersed, but making them feel like there's a reason to things being there. I don't know how I got on to saying that from there being, like, no small rats, and that likely being why there are no cats in the game. I don't know how that kind of linked in. That's a bit silly, honestly. Yeah, nah, that's not really related. Still though, I stand by it. I do like environmental storytelling. I sense some internal consistency.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat. You know,
Oh,
you ain't so bad. Here, take this.
Ah,
It means
Thank
so
you.
much to us to have the claw
What did you
back
give
where
me?
it belongs.
potion of stamina. Thank you, my good man.
You're that visitor, Ben.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook.
You see, you
Ain't
got
much else to tell.
rooms.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Okay, talk to Delphine. Hello,
I'm
Delphine.
in. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Is it a store? No. Which room's mine?
Promised me you'd sweep the entrance.
Yep.
And you'll take care of it?
This room?
Don't I always?
I don't
It's a very
suppose I can
threadbare bed. I don't think that's even much for bed.
No.
Oh well. Sleep till the morning. Because we need it to be bright so that I can actually see. Because there's one thing I am liking about my kind of modded
I should have
Skyrim survival-y playthrough. It makes sense to sleep at night, because I've made things somewhat darker, you can't actually see. It's nice. Like, going around at night, genuinely, there's a reason not to do it. Like, there's a lot of small things I am appreciating about having the survival mode. And all of that. Like, nothing major, but stuff I can definitely appreciate being there.
How much gold do we have when we left that last city? I'm trying to figure out where all of it went.
And I don't know if you really play with mods, if you've played Skyrim. I'm assuming you've played Skyrim. You seem to be quite knowledgeable about it all. And, oh, hello.
Whatever
next
you
to me.
need.
What have you
Take
got
a
for
look.
sale? You by any chance got iron ingots? Yes, you do. Quite cheap iron ingots. Bam. I've just played base Skyrim. Fair enough, fair enough. Was that base Skyrim before the 10th anniversary stuff? Because I know they've added in quite a lot with that. I want to sell my bow. I'm half tempted to. I kind of need money. No, I'll be fine. Like, I should say, this is me playing through Skyrim for not quite my first time, but pretty much my first time. Base Skyrim and expansions. Fair enough. Expansions do add quite a bit of it. And the special editions. I think special edition, all it did was touch up the graphics a little. Make it look slightly more presentable. As well as making just all the DLC included. I think that's all it did. I don't think there's anything else fancy it added, except from like the 10th year anniversary, which added in the house I was building, added in survival mode, added in fishing. I believe was about it. I don't think there was much more, if any. Could be wrong. I could quite easily be wrong. Yeah. It's nice that they bothered to add more stuff into the game for the anniversary and didn't just re-release it with a couple of extra quests or something where you get to get Todd Howard's companion. Because, I mean, honestly, I still would have probably be interested in having Todd Howard as a companion, but no, it's not something most people would care about or want. I just think they've done a pretty good job at treating Skyrim with respect, as long as you ignore like the horse armor, which honestly I do see where we were coming from, because horses do die quite easily and the AI makes them want to run into fights. It's kind of stupid. But yeah, that's enough complaining about horses, because horses are a bit silly.
Satchel feeling a bit heavy?
Ah.
Come see me at my store at White Watch Tower.
Missing face gen data. He's from interesting NPCs. I've gotten most of them fixed. Not all of them. Yeah, blacksmith here. What exactly are they wanting to buy from me? Would they buy the amethysts? I don't know if they would. I like the idea of selling off all these jewels that I've just happened to find. Because I need more iron. Iron and a single bit of golden ingots. Which I still don't actually know how you'd get. If you get pure gold jewellery, can you smelt that down in the smelter? Presumably, yes. I don't actually know. Let me quickly check. You got a smelter back here.
More inside.
Yeah, no, I don't want to make quicksilver. That's fine. Just smelt down all of these. So I might as well. It doesn't increase the weight or anything. Might as well just have it processed. Yeah, gold ingots.
The cities are bustling.
It's not
with
in
so much
there.
life.
Can't
I feel like the
smith
possibilities
gold.
are endless.
Or smelt gold. So how
Have
did
you
you
met
get
my
a gold
father?
ingot?
The finest weapons and armor.
Do you just have to buy it? I mean, you're selling one. I would like to buy it, if possible. You don't want to buy any of my crap. Which
Don't
kind of
forget to
makes
check
sense.
inside
I
the
haven't
shop
said
if you need anything.
any real value to it, you know? Okay, up here we go.
Well met, traveler.
General goods. Smelt gold ingots takes 2 ore. Okay, so I just haven't found ore, so I don't have the recipe for it. Or something like that. Fair enough.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
But yeah, let me just sell some gems. Gets me a good bit of money. Sell this scroll. I'm now able to buy the ingot and a good bit of iron. I believe I don't actually have stuff to sell you for anything more. And I want to keep them. Because they just seem quite nice.
Do come back.
Alright. Back to blacksmith. I like how we've spent 2 hours just trying to build the house. I haven't even started upgrading my stuff. I'm just building a nice house. This entire stream has been a lie. God damn it.
Weapons and armor.
It's a force to make jewellery or gems. Yeah, I thought so. I've still got plenty of gems though. So I should be fine in that. I want to be able to get the stuff to be able to improve my gear back at my house. There we go. Yeah, it's not the best. Buy a couple of leather strips as well, I think I needed.
Alright then.
I mean, stuff can be my house. You're not wrong. I was hoping for stuff to be more so my, like, armor? Maybe weapons? Because I'd like to have a backup weapon. Just in case I get disarmed at any point. I really hope the game is loading. Okay, it was. That's fine. It's kind of ominous when you get a completely blank loading screen like that. I didn't like that. That's quite disconcerting. Sometimes you want to just play Sims but in Skyrim. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I'm having a good time, weirdly enough. Yeah, how many iron ingots? 36. Got a gold ingot. That should be fine. Right?
I can take you to any of the
I did
host
say I'd
capital.
wanted to
Where do
get
you want to go?
more. But, yeah, this'll be
I
fine.
don't do charity.
Looking
No
for my
gold,
husband
no
Nazim?
ride.
Check
Ah,
the Jarl's
yeah, I
backside.
forgot. Spent all my gold.
Stuffs himself these
That's
days.
fine. Well, just need to ride back to Falkreath. It's all good. It's all good. I don't want to be this side of the mountains, do I? No, I want to go up this way, go past Riverwood again. It's all good. It's all good. I'm actually starting to worry. I'm not going to have enough sawn logs. Not sawn logs. Little worried there. Not 100% worried, just a little. I should be fine. You don't tend to get through them too quickly. I'm making various, like, decorations. If I go northwest. Okay, northwest. Would that be... No, I haven't seen it. I was thinking you were on about a different place. Where was it? Would it be... Yeah, Shimmermist Cave is where I was thinking you were talking about, but no. If I go northwest, though, I'll take your word for it. I don't know how much iron I need, but I likely need more. Also, am I allowed to just murder that cow? Because I really kind of want to make a stuffed cow. Okay, give me a minute. I need to hide. Who's seeing me? I don't know who's seeing me. Let me run up here quick then. 'Cause surely no one's gonna see me if I'm up here, right? Okay, someone did see me. I didn't at all get a fright from that, I promise. God. Out of nowhere. Okay. Can I one-shot a cow? Try and aim for its head. I didn't one-shot it. It doesn't seem to mind. What a tragedy! There's a dead cow. I killed the last witness and removed the bounty. That cow is going to report me. The hell? Okay. That's impressive. I'm not going to question it. It was going to report me. If it got away with it, I would have been impressed. Stolen horses can report me. I mean, yeah. Like, I got a pretty good murder done up in Windhelm. Like, the last stream. Where I murdered someone. There was no one around. I got out a weapon, sneak attacked them, they didn't die. Put my weapon away. Perfect. They're now peaceful again. Going back to their daily routine. Bring my weapon out again, sneak attack them again. Bam. Get the guards, for some reason, wanting to murder me. I was thinking, oh no, I don't have the 1,000 and whatever gold, I need to pay them off. So I was panicking a bit. Tried to escape the city. It was all good in the end. But, yeah. The guards, I went back thinking, okay, I'm gonna try and pay off my bounty. I have the money. I can do without a horse. Went back. The bounty was 80 gold. You get charged 40 gold as a bounty if you take out a weapon and attack someone. Get charged 1,000 if you murder someone. So I wasn't charged 1,000 for murdering them. It was charged the... like... 80 gold for hitting them twice? I didn't understand. Are you sure there's a mine? You're saying I want to head north, maybe? There's mammoths. There's a wolf. I'll take your word for it. It's going to be somewhere up in the mountains. Go. I want to try and stay away from the mammoths. Because mammoths mean giants. Who, I mean, somewhat peaceful. The giants. Could be a lot worse. I'm gonna have to get off my horse here. I have to murder these. Hope my horse is okay. He doesn't tend to do the best, my horse. I always feel a bit bad. Shouldn't have to climb a mountain unless you've completely forgotten. Well, I'll have a wander around. See if I can see it on a compass marker. If I can, that's all good. If I can't, then oh well. Yeah, it just works. Just works. I'm gonna murder this elk, by the way. Simply because I do want to try and mount it on my trophies. Come back here, you elk. Get. Nah. That's just crashed the game. Sometimes the game's completely fine. Some days it's completely temperamental. I couldn't tell you why. I really could not tell you why. It's fine though. Just click play again. Game will work. You can see if I follow the perimeter of Whiterun. I mean, I think 36 iron should be enough. I'm not sure I'll be too bothered to have a look. I'll have one last quick check. I'm not gonna go too in-depth looking. Just because it's not really necessary. I don't feel, is it? I mean, it's 1 iron per fitting. I needed 2 fittings to make a chandelier. I needed 1 fitting per, like, light mount, which, I mean, I will need in the future, but for now I don't have enough goat horns. The rest was pretty much just for barrels and various decorations. So I think I should be fine. I think I should be fine. I need to go murder that cow again. Because I know I need to get my cow trophy, you know? It's important to me. I don't know why I want cows and goats, but I really just want to have a trophy room full of cows and goats. It seems weird, I know. But don't question it. Alright? It's just... I'm an adventurer. They need to know that I do adventuring and take out all the dangerous animals no one worries about. Yeah, there was a wolf up here. There we are. Sorry, wolf. You kinda deserved it, though. You're a bit of a dick. Okay, should take 2 shots. I missed. He's looking at me. 5 bounty. Come on, cow. Where do I need to aim to hit you? Is that good enough? That was good enough. Last witness killed. Do I still have a bounty of 5? Is my question. So it says last witness killed. Bounty removed. So because I didn't kill him in 1 hit from stealth, the guard will want to like catch me now, right? Because of how that works. That cow essentially reported the crime. Then I killed him before he could report the second instance of me shooting him. Yeah? Like that is how it works. Also, that's never mind, it's running away. I was about to get off my horse and shoot it, but that's an elk up there, who I would like to murder. The thing is, it said last witness killed. You can't see it 'cause it's under my webcam, but it was 5 bounty removed, with 5 being added each time I shot it. So I've still got a bounty for shooting it the 1 time. Weirdly. Like, I feel that doesn't make sense. Also, I want to be going the other way around. I'm not going to go this way. I don't quite understand the way that works. I don't want to question it too much. It's a little on the peculiar side. Because, yeah, essentially, within that, like, 10-second frame or whatever, I committed 2 separate crimes, as far as I'm aware, because he hadn't detected me. I wasn't in combat for more than that, like, crime. Like, it's weird. As soon as you're out of combat, they report your crime to someone else. So killing them will no longer erase the bounty. Despite that cow never leaving his field. It really is a weird thing. It really is. I wonder if that cow respawns, by the way, because I kind of hope it does. So otherwise I'm going to have to hunt down other cows to kill later on. What do I actually need, by the way, to make the smelter? It was just iron, wasn't it? I swear it was like clay and iron fittings. Or iron fittings and just straight up iron ingots. I'm fairly certain that was what it was after. Not 100%, but fairly certain. Some lovely rain. I do love this mod that adds in rain and various other things. Like, it's hardly anything major, you know? It's just nice that I was just going around on my horse. Just the rain comes on, that nice little ambience of the rain. Bitrate's probably having a bit of a fit. But it sounds nice, doesn't it? If I'm just quiet for a minute. I love the ambient sounds in this game. I know, like, some of them are from the mods, but, like, it's lovely, just the ambient sounds. Like, normally when going along there, you hear little birds chirping. You can hear the wind, you can hear the water next to you. It's been drowned out by the rain that this mod's added. And it's just, it's lovely. Like, I appreciate things like that. Like, audio design, I think, largely goes unappreciated in games. Like, yeah, music, fair enough. People very much notice that, they'll like it. But it's hard to get the feel for other audio balances correct. I do love it. I do. Like, if I went inside my house while it's raining like this, or at least if I went inside any of the buildings in the game, because it is a modded thing, I don't know if the house would quite count. It should be fine. I mean, the house, I'm saying it's modded. It comes from, like, a mod that was added into the main game. Also, I think I'm dropping frames here, aren't I? Yeah, let me quickly go into performance mode to try and help that. I don't know how many frames I was dropping, but I think I was dropping a few. I should have kind of kept that in mind. Back at the house. Where I will get off the horse. Quickly make some iron fittings, or an antique sword. I guess it's from the Hearthfire expansion. I mean, it could be. I don't really know where it comes from. But yeah, we would like to go over to this category. Make some nails. Make, like, 40. Make a ton of iron fittings. I don't know how many I want, but I want a lot. There we go. Make a few hinges. Just in case. Grab out the fancy lock metal from in here. Make an additional couple of locks, you know? I've got one in the chest in the house already, but I want to make sure I have plenty for doing my building, you know? So I want to start building and have to stop again, because I'm not going to do it a second time. Like, I'm not making a trip out then coming back a second time. Yeah, listen to that just raining through. It's lovely little ambient sounds like that. I do enjoy. To no end. That's just lovely. It really is. Goat horns, grand soul gem, hinges. I already had 8 iron ingots in there. I didn't even have to go out for some of this. Ah well. That's fine. Quarried stone. Mined moonstone. Take some straw. I'm now carrying too much. By quite a substantial amount, honestly. Let me maybe get rid of some of the iron ingots. Yeah, I can carry around 10 for now. Is probably fine. As for the rest, I mean straw, I do need on me for now. You know what? I'm about to build a bunch of stuff. I can just mildly break my legs from carrying too much. It's fine. Just need to get over here. Come on. There we go. Okay. What can we build? I needed glass for this. I should have built that damned fish tank. I have everything else but the glass. I should not have built that damned fish tank. Alright, that's fine. We can build more stuff. At the very least, build like a nice chest. Nice. That's good. Build some of these. There we go. Don't know if they go up top or not. We'll find it. I mean, there's light coming in from above. So we're on the first floor? We really do not need 2 of these, but presumably that's where the enchanter goes? I don't know. Thanks. I mean, the thing is, the fish tank, it would fit nicely into a little alcove like this room. The Arcane Enchanter's kind of a rectangle. It's fitting lovely where the fish tank is. But yeah, nah, that's not the way around I went for. So that's that. And I want to build chest long because of long chest. I need to see where it is. Where's this long chest? There it is. Look at that. Lovely. I still need to figure out what the hell goes into this room. I want to put something by these windows. I honestly just want a rug. Or something, you know? Because building some furniture comes with other parts. Nice venison chop. For now, I think we are done with the main hall, right? Let me quickly check. Wash basin, no. Chandelier. Yes. I don't think I care about anything else. Wanted the chandelier. It's quite high up. Yeah, I think that gives us just a bit more of a complete feel to having that chandelier. We're done with the main hall. That's sorted. This back room here, we need to get finished and we can remove all workbenches from inside the main area. That'll be perfect. So, blacksmithing anvil, no. That's going in the basement. It could go in either, but no, it's going in the basement. Next, desk, sure. Not a weapon plaque. build a round table. It's round, presumably goes in the middle. Yeah. That's where the dresser goes. That cutlery. That's quite cozy. I like that. Where would the square table fit in? My guess is that corner there, or that corner there. Not this corner, because there's cellar door. Square table goes there. I'm fine with that. Let's see if I was correct. Not quite the corner. But yeah, it does go generally there. That's less professional looking than I would have liked. It's just got a saw on it. Doesn't have as nice a finish as that. It's fine. We're not gonna have these on top of it. Just can I knock this other one off so I can pick it up. It's not pick up above this. Okay, it just lives down there. We're gonna pretend it's not down there because I can't knock it out easily. That's fine. Next, cow. Perfect. It's a centerpiece you see when you enter the trophy room. That's great. Yeah, just kicking it under a table. It's weird that I can't pick it up though, isn't it? Like, that's not just me who thinks that's a bit peculiar. You want anything else in this room? I could see it being nice to have a little cupboard. A little wardrobe small. There we go. This room, I'd say, feels feature complete. Maybe add a weapon plaque up there. Is presumably where it goes. Yeah, there's only one. There's also a slaughterfish that you can mount, so that might be what goes there. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, I got it right. I got it right. I don't actually have anything to put on. That's fine for now. This is done. We've done with the entire main building. Next, most important thing is now we have our main living area. You need to have it practical. Meaning, forge needs an iron fittings. That actually, cross weapon plaques, it's can fit a shield as well. Maybe? I genuinely have no idea. What can I build? I would ideally not want fishing supplies. Or fish plaques. That sounds kind of stupid. Meat barrels? 100% up for. Tanning rack? Yes. Grindstone. Can we not build a blacksmithing anvil down here? Really? Fair enough. Okay, need the iron fittings. We need to go back out into the rain to do that. I knew I should have made more iron fittings. For now, though, mead barrels. Yeah, that's fine. We want them anyway. Next thing we would want just regular barrels. It's not supposed to be a tidy area down here. This is where all the clutter kind of, like, I guess, comes together. A low table, yeah. Don't think I want the small end table. I'll take a big one. Corner shelves? No, too fancy. This is a kind of out of the way, dingy looking area. For now, we've added in a barrel there. We've added in mead barrels here. Fill bottles from mead barrel. Ah, cool. Free alcohol. That's this little main section done. Tanning racks there, so presumably forge is going to go in here as well. Got sacks.
Love what you've done with the place.
Look, this is our child practice dummies. Attacking children.
Available.
I mean, yeah. Maybe one day, if you practice enough, we would be able to kill them, you know? Because, I mean, they are immortal. Yeah, for now, this is done. We need to get an iron fitting, and then I'll be happy. So that's all sorted. Next, kitchen. Before we do anything else, can I actually make some pastries? Oh, I can make some pastries. I mean, I've got. If I went out of my way to get some garlic, or some butter, I can make some fancier stuff, and you found the challenge. Ah, fair enough. I will say, like, it'll happen eventually. It's been sitting there for quite a while, that challenge. This is nice. Well, a nice oven for making bread. We've made some bread. Next thing we want. It's going to be tidy, but it's not going to be too tidy. We have a wash basin. We're going to have a tall shelf, a bunch of ingredients on it, and a low table to do the prep at. Yeah? Honestly, it comes with a bunch of decorations already, and just a chair. I like the fact there's a chair just in the middle of the wall. There doesn't seem to be a reason for it. A hanging rack. Yeah, we would want that. That's just going to give us free meat. We can get a lot of it. We just need iron fittings. We can get another small table. Another low table. Grab one of the barrels. That's us probably done with this room. Yeah, quite cluttered up this end, but I think that's nice. I think it's nice. I don't know if I'd want something in this corner. I can't help but feel this table was actually further along. It'd be a lot nicer. This table was just over here instead. I'd be quite happy. That's fine. I think, all in all, this is about what we want for the kitchen. In this area, I've got a chest and a sack. What else do we want? I guess I might as well build a heavy table. Might as well build a shelf. Might as well build a mannequin. I think we do want the display cases. But for now, our house is looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty good. Let me just grab out some more iron ingots. Now grab all of them. Quickly nip outside into the rain. And yeah, make some more iron fittings. Best thing about building a house is it does improve my smithing as well. Like, this is making me better at doing weapons and stuff. From building a house. I've not really done any fighting at all today. Yeah, remove workbenches from there. Kitchen, for now, is fine. Yeah, main hall is actually done. That gave me that, right? I love it when the sun just gives you a fright in the game. That's brilliant. More construction workers. I mean, yeah, probably. Like, it's similar skills to match. Yeah, we can build some wall sconces, which we will be doing at some point. We can also build some high grounds. I'm going to build number 1, number 3, and number 4. We're leaving out number 2. So yeah, actually I'm kind of thinking I don't like them. Never mind, you can walk into fish. Never mind, it's fine. Yeah, I'm liking the idea of not having all of them. I'd probably liked it more if I just had those 2 here against the back wall. But I mean, this one's just like herbs, you know? That's fine. I don't want to have one here, because this is when you're walking in to grab ingredients. It wouldn't make sense. It's also out, like, directly above a rug. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. I'd say kitchen is done. I'm happy to say kitchen is done. We need to go back down into basement. I mean, it is a cellar, not a basement. It's like a wine cellar. It's not a wine basement, you know. But still, back into basement. What am I missing? Quarried stone this time. God damn it. Okay, let's go grab some stone. It's fine. We can do the main, like, entrance hall on our way. Let's build a nice bench. I'm actually quite low on logs. I'm not gonna go below 5 until I've got the damned forge, alright? Because I can't afford more logs. What was I going for? Quarried stone. The house is really shaping up. I didn't intend to just do like a grand designs kind of like stream, you know? Where I'm just building up a house.
I just hire them out and strike the clothes low.
I'm quite enjoying this. It's nice and peaceful. It's a change from the usual, like, going out adventuring. Everything's quite high action. This is just nice. This is just nice. I was right to worry about running out of wood, though. Like, I was correct for that. Yeah, blacksmithing forge. Bam. That's sorted. That's... Ooh, in the centre of the room. God, you can see the smoke already. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. This is just a fire hazard. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now, what I will do, though, wall sconces. Now, which wall sconces do we want? We've got wall sconce, just a singular. We've got wall sconces. And we've got wall sconce, plural, with 2. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's not just a bunch of wood, you know? Which wall sconces go where, do we think? Also, why are these ones wall sconce 2? And these ones wall sconces 2? Okay, if we're gonna gamble, I'm feeling number 4. And I'm gonna say number 1 in the wall sconces. Because I want to get as many as I can out of my goat horns, you know? God, those are peddly little lights, aren't they? I mean, all in all, that's definitely done a job. I was about to jump up here to take a better look at the light, but I'd knock all of those off. That's the tiniest light. I was kind of thinking, oh yeah, I'll light everything up. Nope. No, that's not it at all. And Twitch has just notified me, apparently, that I now get Twitch payouts at $50 rather than the 100. So that's nice of him to make it more frequent. Maybe now I can actually afford food more easily. Alright. Okay, what do we want? I would like a dresser. That doesn't take much to build. I'd like a low table. That doesn't take much to build. We're now out of nails and have a single log left. Now, if I want an elk head, I need an elk hide. I can do that. As for the rest, yeah, you know, for a low table, I wasn't thinking it'd be a bucket and a broom and a cloth that I can't get rid of, I think. Yeah, no, it's not pick-upable cloth. It's a movable one. I can tuck that away under a table. expecting the dresser to look a bit nicer too. It's a rather miserable looking entrance hall. I was kind of thinking big, long, grand bench sitting there. A nice dresser across from it, low table here, little pots on it, just like a bowl of fruit or something. Chest here, because I mean that was always there. Can't get rid of it. I was thinking, yeah, that could be quite nice. No, it's really not shaped up how I thought. Ah well, you live and learn, you know. You live and learn. Also pretty sure I need to have a filled Grand Soul Gem to make the enchanting table. So that one's going to take a little while to get sorted. That's fine though. That's fine. Next is the import part. I now need to go placing all sorts of just nonsense around the place. Like what would go on this table? We've got stuff here. Not any food on that plate though. We need to get some food out. Okay. What food would they be eating? An entire gourd? A sack of flour, maybe? I'm thinking, give them a proper nice meal laid out. Get a nice chunk of slaughter fish. Can't really tell depth perception wise where this is going to land. It's too close.
What can
That's
I do for
fine. No, I do not want you doing anything.
What can I do for you?
No, I want to pick this
What
up.
can I do for you?
God damn it, Joromir. Just a minute. Place that down nicely. There. Lovely. Lovely. And then to kind of flesh it out a bit, it needs a bit of colour. So I'm thinking seared slaughterfish and a tomato. Just get it all wiped down, I'll be fine. I'm actually thinking that's too much red. What could we instead? Do vegetable soup. Potato soup. I think just like an entire cabbage. Now that is what I call a hearty meal. No, that's kind of stupid. I mean, what would go with it colour-wise? It's not like cooked carrots, so I'm not going to stick carrots on. Editing Bandit Games for interior decoration. You're not wrong is the thing. You're not wrong. Wait, why do these look different? Wait a minute. Is one of these added by fishing? I don't know. Yeah. Entirely just fish. Lovely. This guy's just got a rag. Clearly because they're a messy eater, they don't know how to eat their vegetable soup, you know? See? Terrible at eating vegetable soup. I hate how the physics, for some reason, thinks I want to turn it the other way around. But there we go. We do not own cutlery, so it makes sense he's got a rag. I appreciate you, like, telling me that I am going to be looting them, because I will be. But at the same time, like, that is exactly what I'm going to be thinking as I go through. If I move that plate, what the hell was that all about? Okay. Okay, I'm regretting trying to move that plate. That plate was possessed by the spirit of, I don't know who, but someone. Just need to nudge it back into position. And then give them a nice bit of cutlery. Come on. What if I nudge it from this side? Yeah, that didn't work. What if I use the slaughterfish? No, that didn't work either. Come on. Depth perception is not easy on this. Okay, what if I just align it by using the chair? That's even worse than before, goddamn. Why don't we just have like an interior decoration, you know? It's not in any way something relevant to the main game. It'd be lovely to actually be able to decorate your home. Okay, I want to set that fork there. Lovely. You don't need a knife. We don't use knives for our fish in this establishment. That almost went on. There we go. See? That's good enough. Like, practically not been on the floor at all, you know? Then, yeah, I saw in here. We only have one other piece of cutlery, so I guess this is for the suit. Perfect. Just lay that maybe over the rag. Could work. That makes it look fancy, like it's a napkin. Lovely. Just pointed towards the guests as well. No, I want that to be pointed the other way if possible. There we go. See? If you don't serve your soup to guests like this, you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry, but you are. Can we build anything else? Nah. Don't want any of them. We just want cows. That's fine. Now, for this table, what would this table be? This table, I'm thinking, yeah, they're not eating their main food. They're not having a fancy table. We could get some bread. Ooh, bread could work. I don't own any bread, folks. It's not technically food, as far as food's concerned. Because it barely feeds you in survival mode, so I've never bothered really collecting it. What do we have? What can we raid? We had a sack of flour. We can make a fancy piece of bread, can't we? A nice bit of braided bread. There we go. That's lovely. That's actually a really good idea, people. I appreciate that. Bread. Drop. Oh, that is a large chunk of bread. You know, I was thinking more like a small, maybe croissant-sized piece of bread. Nah, that's like a whole ass baguette. And you get bread with soup as a side. I'm fine with that. Yeah, this table over here. This is... They've finished doing their eating. We're just having a drink, you know? Yeah, that's the way I want to place the bottle. Thank you, Sky. God, it's useless. How are you meant to place this? Why couldn't they have just made this simpler, you know? Oh. You know, that's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah, because the chairs are facing outwards. This would be... You're sitting down, just looking at it. You're not actually eating a meal. These chairs, they face inwards. I've lost the other bottle. There it is. This is... You're having a drink. And because, I mean, you're a bit drunk. Who knows what's going to end up on your table? That's not planned. Come on. Do you want me to try and use coasters? You've seen the physics of this game. Oh god, could you imagine trying to use coasters? Yeah, you're a bit drunk. You never know what's going to end up on your table. So they've just got... What could they have? Like mushrooms? Void salts? That could actually be like an ashtray. I can see this being an ashtray for all those Skyrim brand cigarettes you get, you know? And then I'm thinking maybe just a bit of Dragon's Tongue. Has a bit of colour on. Because we're high class here, you know? We may not use coasters. We may not use a vase to put our flour in. But we've got a flour, you know? Like, this is like high class stuff for Skyrim. I'm really tempted to just stick a cabbage right there. I really should not. Also, I'll say, these bowls, much bigger than that soup bowl. Why are they different models? It annoys me a bit. Actually, this wine, this would fit perfectly right here for a romantic dinner date, you know? I quite like that setup. Just watch, I'm going to come back in the house and all of this is going to be on the floor with Skyrim physics. But I'm going to check that just now, because it will be. It will be. This is not upgrading anything. I'm doing interior decoration. God damn it. Why are you still here for that? It's actually stayed in place. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I quite like that. I'm proud of myself. Okay, anything which has stuff in it. Got apples. I honestly think we could leave some apples about the place. Lovely date where someone eats 2 fish steaks in the first cup of soup. Entire loaf of bread, yeah. And just wash it down with a bottle of wine. You don't have glasses. You just need to share a bottle. It's for me and Sean here.
What can I do for you?
I did not mean to do that. Oh, sure. It's a lovely dinner date. Where did the knife go? Where did the knife go? It's over there. I see it on the floor. Okay. Excuse me, Jordan. I appreciate you sitting down and waiting for me while I grab my knife for a second time. I'm so tempted to just knock this rag off the table. It's not working with me. Okay. Knife, if you would, please set yourself down in the right orientation. You know what? That's good enough. Perfect. Okay, I'm sorry about that, for real. It's a lovely dinner date. He's a lovely man. He's a lovely man. Like, just ignore the hook under the dining table. It's not important. We've got a cow as well in the next room, but it's also not important. You just keep sitting there, Hjormir. I need to see if I can find something I can use to just fish that hook out from under the table. Honestly, I'm thinking nightshade? It's not the heaviest, but it should be good shape to fish it out. Right? I'm just pushing it further in. What if I like glitch it out a bit through the physics? That's probably going to make it even more like dangerous, isn't it, if it's glitching out with physics? I can just nudge it under there, you know? Perfect. I do actually quite like this one. I've made quite a nice set piece here. This, less so, but that's just a drinking table. You're having a smoke and a beer. That's fine. I don't smoke, but I'd imagine that's what people do, right? What else do we have? God, they give us so many meat hooks with this. Like, we don't need the hooks. We also don't need giant lichen on a plate. I might grab another thing of wine. Kinda tempted to. This table, it's got like cheese and apple dumplings. I feel cheese and bread and wine would be quite nice. And this is your kind of fancy table, you know? It's got the whole tablecloth and everything. I need more bread and more cheese. That's something I need to find. I don't care about the book. I'll get rid of that eventually. So we have got more cheese there. Well, it's got honey, which we're not going to take. We do have a flagon. lagging? Be tempted. I could be tempted. Another option is we just set out plates. Leave the rest up to your imagination. Do we want to do that? Do we have anything else in the ceiling? We've just got like salmon stuff. Can't see a full cheese that wanted to steal. Oh god. Is that just like your yeso stuff? I mean, I tried the game. I couldn't get into it myself, but I've heard a lot of good about it. No, that did not go the way I'd hoped it would. Never in my mind did I think I would knock everything off by opening the barrel. Okay, that barrel stays closed. That's the forbidden barrel of the kitchen. Somewhere behind there's a cup. Have I actually grabbed the cup? No. Okay, there's just a cup back there. No one will ever see it again. Like goat. What else do we have? We have apples. Apples make you seem cultured, right? I have a green apple. We need some red apples as well. I think these were red. Take 3 of them. Play through Skyrim where you only use food, no potions. That's sort of does only magic storing food. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I recognise elsewhere as the DLC, or was that DLC? Yeah, there's an area in ESO. I know that much. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, any chance this is just gonna sit nicely? Yes. Okay. That's willing to sit nicely. Apple cabbage stew. I kind of want just a bowl. We have just a straight up bowl. We've got some next door, don't we? Or we've got... I mean... fancy bowl. It's up this end of the table then. Leave an apple there. The other apples go into this. And we wanted a green apple as well. These red apples don't feel like they're very red. I won't lie. It's also a much bigger bowl than I thought. I need to go grab some more apples. That wasn't that, was it? It was this bag. That's red apples. Look at he's just patiently sitting. It's very polite. I told him to sit down. He never once has thought to himself, what's going on? I like that about him. He doesn't question things. He does what you ask. Where did I find those green apples though? Green apples in here? That was just salt. There. That was cabbage. Shouldn't look in there. It's gonna go badly. I'm trying to think, where the hell did I find those green apples? Is it like in here? No, that's more salt. That's potatoes. That was an entire ass kettle I picked up. Yeah, we do not need the kettle. Ah yes, drop it behind me and upside down. Thank you, game. I appreciate it. Honestly, just stick it there. It's going to be out of the way if I do. And it still kind of fits it. Do you remember where I found the apples? It's just more salt. That cup's fallen behind it. Is it in here? No, it's cabbage again. Where are the beans? I wonder if the other sacks, like this one. It's potatoes. I'm very confused. Where the hell? You know what? Red apples are fine. I was wanting a bit of a mix, but red apples are fine. Inventory. This is not in any way important, but I do hope you're enjoying me just interior decorating. If I drop them all individually. Okay. I think that's a comfortable amount. We don't want too many apples, because there are no other fruit in this game. Unless, I mean, technically. God. Tomatoes are apparently a lot heavier. I just sank straight to the bottom. Okay, oh no, I accidentally. Okay, I need to redo this. Ah yes, drop it in the center of the table, game. God damn it, you're ruining everything. Okay, come on. Wine goes there. Items. Food. Red apple. Red apple. Drop 3 of them. That's... Okay, drop them individually. Oh, I can assure you, I never have that set as a shout. Just because it always worries me. That goes in there. That's fine. In goes a tomato. In goes an apple. That doesn't look like it's going to be happy in a second. In goes a green apple. Okay, no, it was fine. It was fine. Okay, drop another... Pick a carrot. Probably not. Drop another apple. I want to fill in this nice little fruit bowl that I'm making. Add another tomato for some more colour, because you could mistake that as an apple at a glance. It does sink straight to the bottom. There, that's good enough. That's good enough. I'm starting to think maybe the bowl is a little too deep, but that's fine. Okay, what else do we need to decorate? This table here. Honestly, I hate it. We're not having a broom and a mop. That's just silly. Oh yeah, well, see you around, Beagle. I appreciate you coming by and keeping me company. Especially with me doing what is probably quite a boring stream all in all. Yeah, I appreciate you coming by. I'll hopefully see you around. It's been lovely chatting to you again. I'm just gonna continue doing decoration. Maybe we can drop a step around once. Yeah. That can go here. It's a lot harder to actually see than I thought it would be. Maybe that goes over the rank. No, that's still kind of hard to see. Alright, leave that there. Maybe the largest centerpiece, maybe a small thing there. What would I have? Like a key for an abandoned shack? I cannot drop keys, never mind. I can make myself look cultured by dropping a book. Or some dwarven oil. There we go. That's a fancy looking set piece right there. I don't think it's supposed to be upside down. You know what? I'm not against it. Yeah, never mind. I am against it. That looks kind of stupid. Have that the right way around, please. There we go. That's not as big as I was hoping. What else do we have? Kind of just tat can go down. Gold ruby necklace? Nah. That doesn't really fit. Gourd? Probably not. Nice rate of teeth. Fancy arrows. Like, drop a couple, then it should appear as not a singular arrow. They're like my fanciest arrows I've got. So these deserve to be kind of a centerpiece. There you go. That's that table, somewhat organised. I'm happy with this. It's a bit of a clutter, but I mean, it's Adventurer's house. What do you expect? This bench is really boring. But if I grab this book and just like sit down, maybe sit it down opened, just on the bench. Nah, I don't like if I do it being open actually. Sit it down, to rotate it a bit. That seems to have about worked. Then sit it there. Yeah, that looks fine. Makes you think, oh yeah, someone's been sitting there reading a book. The person who lives here must be literate, you know? They must have some literacy skills. Unbeknownst to them, I don't. But we don't need to let them know. What else can we add? Sadly, I don't think we have a copy of Lusty Argonian Maid anywhere, so we can't stick that on the nightstand. Would have been quite nice to have, but yeah, that's fair. Nice Reef Essence. Yeah, you look fancy enough. I'm willing to stick you in the shell. There we go. We get one of you. We get... What else looks kind of fancy? Quick aversion to fire. Apparently quite valuable. I'm sticking down like your little small bottles here. There we go. And then we want the centerpiece kind of big thing there. I don't know if I actually have anything big to sit just on the... like, anywhere, really. I don't even want to stick anything big. Just like stick a bucket. But no, that seems kind of pointless. I want to put buckets under the bed? That fit? No. I can stick that just in the corner. Like stick it there, stick a broom next to it. Sort. And thankfully, the broom has a decent enough set of physics. I should hopefully be able to stand it up in this corner. Oh, let's see, that went quite well. That actually went according to plan, I'd be willing to say. Anything in here? Carrots? Or do any carrots? I'd be willing to leave a tankard on the bedside desk. Let's grab one of you. Because a tankard, we can pretend it's full of water. It's not, but we can pretend. Then, because it'll help me sleep better, just a little bit of lotus extract, you know. Oh, it's just straight up poison, that. But there we go. No one needs to know it's poison. No one needs to know. Like something on top of there. What could I put? Do we have any pelts left in here? I almost feel like a pelt of some kind would fit in quite nice. Got a whole mammoth tusk. We could do something with that. Orcish greatsword, sure. A bunch of armor. Got a mannequin somewhere, so I'll put it on there. Got a staff. Sure. Like a dagger. Yeah. They're all fairly cool looking things. One of them's gonna go on there. What one is it? And why is it gonna be the staff of fury? Because it kinda just looks cool, you know? That's my shield. Give me that back. I want my shield. Oh. That's left shield and right weapon. Okay. Staff. fancy looking sword. Or maybe not put that there. I like the idea of just having a staff and a shield. Where did I leave that shield for? Like the heavy Imperial one? Is that outside? I think I left out in the rain. I hope it's fine. It's not been water damaged, has it? Where did I have left? I would have left it where I got the clay. Yes. There we go. I'm happy I remembered that. Because that one, I am happy to get rid of. That'll be a nice little set piece which looks a bit different to usual. Like, I quite like that. I don't think we need the second weapon. And the Staff of Fury, that looks quite nice. I guess that's a nice looking staff. Okay, up here. Yeah, everyone's favourite man's bedroom. This is Jormir's bedroom. He got a lot of use early on out of this. He's gonna have this just in his room. He's not gonna use it, I wouldn't think. I'd hope not, because there's not really gonna be a reason for him to use it in his own house. But there we go. It's a nice little glowy sword to serve as a nightlight, I guess. You're wanting it to lay flat rather than just on its side. Come on. I don't need to lie like that. Come on, sword. Okay. So it almost worked. I just need to turn this around. There we go. There. We've about got it. Kind of centered. I think around the bear will do. Yeah. It's only mildly hovering. But we can ignore that. It's fine. Next, potatoes. I don't think we need potatoes. Got a nice dwarven bow. I'll leave that there. I do think that looks quite nice. Where did that other mannequin go? Here it is. Also, what's in this sack? Green apples. Also got just a skull. What the hell leaves a skull out? I don't know. Yeah, you get assassin's gear. There you are, Mr. Gimp Suit. You could also have, because I'm not using it, this. How about matches? Not entirely, but it's about matches. And, ooh, he can have weapons. I kind of thought it'd be a clothing mannequin. But no, it's like an actual proper mannequin. Cool. Well, there he is, looking kinda fancy like. Here's this man, also kinda looking fancy like. Anything up on the roof that we'd want to change? I do like the glow dust just being there. But no, I think that's it. Can't exactly see what I'm climbing on, but I think that's us done building a house. I'm quite happy with this. I'm fond of my interior decoration. I of course need to find some more like books and stuff to put around the place. Yeah, a lot of this stuff comes just quite nicely decorated as a standard. Like this table, now it's not got a book on it, I've added a nice fruit bowl. It's honestly about the same as before. That apple, new. This maybe looks a bit empty, but I don't want to look too busy. I'd maybe want to put some plates on, but is it worth the bother?
We've stopped. You're not going to fire me, are you?
I'm not gonna fire you.
behind.
I was kind of just wanting you to stand up.
The name's Yormir, and I'm just...
Yeah, follow me.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Anything else? No, I think we've done our decoration. I'm happy with this. A lot of it, like I said, has come done for us. But I mean, there's a lot of things you can add in, which I quite frankly don't want. I like having a few empty spots. I think it's nice. Like, yeah, you could argue this, like, main hall could have something there, could have something there. I'm fine without it. I think it's fine. And I think it's all good. But yeah, that is probably all for now. I apologise for not really getting anything done. I mean, I made a nice house. I'm happy with this. I'm not going to complain. I don't know why I'd complain at this. But yeah, let's properly have a sleep in our bed for what I think is the first time. Just sleep until, let's say 10 in the morning. That's fine. But yeah, that has been that. Yormir runs up the stairs to greet me. Don't know where he was sleeping. He was kind of supposed to be in that next room. But can I tell him to lie in bed? Can't. Interesting. Well, that is us for now. Quickly munch on my breakfast, which today is going to be a nice cabbage soup. Delicious. It'd be nice if we could get rid of this cooking station. I kind of want to get rid of that. That's fine. That is all for now. I do hope everyone watching has enjoyed, and hopefully we'll see you next time.